Hello, welcome back to another episode of The Daniel Taylor Show. Is it a bad name? No, it is not. Do we know that it's not a bad name? We're not sure. We're still debating. All I had to do was trip Nate up. Listen, all I have to say is this. That was the pinnacle of our creative energy.
Apex,
if you will.
the S tier.
What is another top?
The ultimate.
The
summit.
Mount Everest.
That's right. It's our magnum opus. It's the best we could come up with. Nate, I've always wondered and never asked you, what is your astrological sign? Who gives a shit today? Our guest is one of my best friends. She's the top of my favorites in my contacts in my iPhone. My longest standing Snap score. And what's another? Give me something, Nate.
I don't know what those things mean anyway.
It is the...
What's a Snap score?
Wait, are we talking about me?
Yeah.
Oh, we're best friends, I guess.
Wow, dude. My guest today is the incredible songstress. Wow, dude, drink another one.
Sexy.
Now, we could coin a term, songstress. I like that.
Okay.
Nate, do you feel like a songstress?
I feel stressed, yeah.
Wow, songstress, dude.
I'm song-stressed.
You know what, Nate? Today, I gotta get to Jesus Christ, bro. Our guest today is the incredible Sierra Harris. Operating name Sierra Lynn. Is that the case?
That's my middle name.
Guys, give her a round of applause. Round of applause.
Another one.
Thanks.
Nate,
Another one.
That was
We gotta
fun.
change
Does
that
that
to
use
you.
their middle name as their...
Everyone, Nate. Oh,
Well-
you. Oh, wow, dude. Nate's stage name is Nathan
He's
Francis.
funny.
Oh, is it?
He's a stripper.
Well, okay.
Only for me. He has one client.
Oh, okay. Moving on.
Pays well.
Sierra, what's going on, bro?
Nothing much. I'm excited to be here, to be honest.
I love that for me.
No, I'm like, actually, though, I'm not like
Oh.
faking.
Oh,
I
wait,
guess-
how'd you say that name? How'd you
What?
say that word?
What? Actually?
You're not
You're not what doing? Doing what?
I don't
placating.
Say it
know.
again.
Placating?
Yeah, hear
I
that?
did not just say that.
Yes, she did, bro.
I said I'm not faking.
Oh,
She said placating.
you know what? Let's start over. I'm just
said
kidding.
placating?
This is... I'm so
Who says
sad, dude.
placating?
Yeah,
Sorry.
probably only losers and people that suck. The number one thing I have to ask you, because we got it sent in. Usually the universe has a balancing act and they give and they take, right? It's like you're wildly talented or you're drop dead beautiful. I wanted your opinion. How do you think I lucked out? What? You like that?
Wait, am I supposed to be nice? No.
Wow,
I'm
dude.
just kidding.
Did you like that?
Yeah.
That was the
she
joke.
got
I
both,
wouldn't.
but
Yeah,
you didn't.
but wow, dude. It was misdirection, bro. Don't give me away.
No, I think. Well, it depends what your type is, but I think you're good looking.
I was kidding, but thank you. You hear that?
You gave me too long.
You hear that, boys?
Another one.
How many thirsty dudes watch your shows?
Oh God! I mean, we've
Is
had
it
to
all
have
dudes?
security before. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like when they shove money in my shoe, I'm okay with it. But
In your shoe.
Oh yeah. I mean, we've gotten like security for those gigs. But
What a good segue to my next question. Do you have a feet finder account?
no, but I'd make a lot of money. if I did.
Dude. So this is what I don't understand. How come every girl... Would you have an OnlyFans if you were a girl? Don't lie.
Yes.
And you're not answering for a
No.
joke. You really would.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're making millions.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
not
they
all
are.
of them, but...
I'm not doing that. Yeah, I'm not plugging nothing here. I don't do that stuff.
No, I wasn't. Yeah.
I thought you were like segue into this.
This is like two podcasts. This is like the Stranger Things podcast. There's like a...
There's the right
The
side
level
up,
and the-
then
yeah.
there's the OnlyFans conversation.
Yeah.
You know what, Nate? I don't know if you've seen Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Isn't it about...
What are we...
OnlyFans?
Okay, hold on, bro. We got to get... But this is crazy. How much Ritalin did you not take today? How much you have left?
What? What, these Ritalins?
Hey, what's the Spanish word of the day? Remember? I have to try to pronounce it.
Oh, yeah.
Make it
Yeah.
based on the guess.
Oh.
What?
I had one, and then you did that.
It's really
It's like the
bad.
I'm curious
opposite.
now.
What was the opposite? That's funny.
Cantante.
Okay, hold on. Cantante.
There you go. That's good.
Is that pretty good?
Yeah.
You
What's-
look like you're in pain when you
I
said
do
it.
all the time. Nate, when he says stuff, I joke. He's fluent in Spanish. Like that?
You joke.
Got you, baby.
Yeah.
Say a sentence. Here, listen how lazy this is.
Oh.
It's crazy.
La invitada es una cantante.
I don't get it. It's like you
Dios
restrict your mouth.
mío.
No se me acaba, se me-
Yeah,
se
she
me
speaks
acaba.
Spanish
What'd you
too.
say?
Yeah.
I said, ay Dios mío.
Ooh.
You know what that means?
No.
Try and say it.
Estoy aprendiendo a hablar español.
No.
No muy bien. How do you say not very good?
No muy bien.
Oh, I did it.
You don't sound like that though.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude. You know what?
That's
You
good.
should read erotic novels in Spanish.
Oh, that'll
That's
be
your
my
only
fans.
You know what, bro?
Only spam.
You get all the buttons. Okay, holy shit, this went off the rails.
Okay.
Are you having fun?
Hi. Yeah.
Wow. You convinced me. Okay, what are we ask all our guests what they want to drink.
Okay.
And Sierra's like, am I going to get like kidnapped? And she's like, I'll just have water and it has to be sealed before I get there.
I didn't say that, but I was thinking.
Oh, wow,
No,
dude.
I'm just kidding. No, you know, no. I was thinking coming in here. I mean, like, I know you, obviously. I don't know you guys, and you guys are great, but I also, like, just don't trust people right away.
What's cool is you
honestly.
said they were great, but it didn't sound like you meant it. So I like that. I'm going to give you a...
She had her hand up.
She's like, I do know you. You guys are great.
No, I meant, like, I've never met you before, but you've come off pretty good. Just don't, like, hurt me. So,
Yeah, guys, don't hurt her.
I don't know you
Jerks.
well.
You really, actually, you have to watch
What?
out. You wouldn't think, but you have to watch out for Kelsey.
She looks so scary.
I know, bro.
Sure.
She's a little...
I'm not
she's
even joking.
Wow. This is crazy. This is
No.
my favorite show already. 6 minutes in.
No, I wasn't scared, but, you know, like, people are crazy. Even, like, you'll trust people for a while.
Bro, people are... I saw this girl, this like 50-year-old woman in some state, get shot by this 80-year-old man because people were scamming both of them. They told the guy, they called this old man, said they were going to come to his house and murder him. Then called the Uber or a Postmates driver or something and told her to go pick up a package at his house. And he shot her.
Oh?
That's where we're living, bro.
Yeah, that's nuts.
So honestly, you're brave, dude.
Well,
Yeah, that is brave.
That's pretty brave.
well, I'm still here, so.
I know. Yeah.
If you haven't heard from me, this is where
That is so funny. If you never see this podcast,
Oh, God.
Just don't ask where that door leads.
what one? Oh, this one?
The
The one
behind you.
behind
It's my own house. I'm not really sure where that door
to
leads.
Narnia.
Wow.
It's not a real door.
Nate's like, it can be Narnia. So
No,
you were
no,
so
cool.
easy. You're like, water.
Yeah, I mean, I drink a gallon a day, so that's really it.
Is this really just water with baking soda?
It really is just water. It's
Oh, is
water.
it? Oh, it's not even. What would be so funny is if we tested this for the alkalinity level and it's like acidic as shit. That'd be so funny.
I guess it's good marketing to make you feel healthier than already drinking water.
And now,
You know?
we might have to pull the labels because we're talking shit. No,
Well,
I'm kidding.
mine's facing
Oh,
this
yours
way.
is. Yeah, that's good. Jesus.
I did that on purpose.
What a pro, dude.
Another one.
Look at him. So invested.
Don't
He's
tell
not even
anybody.
drinking his and he's totally in. So for the people that don't know, I'm going to give a quick rundown of what I know, and I'm probably wrong.
Okay.
You grew up in Southern Maine.
Sorry.
Where?
I grew up outside of Boston, so Lexington, Massachusetts.
Oh, I knew that. I knew that because that was a
You
big
say you're
debate.
from
But, well, I mean,
Massachusetts.
yeah. What's wrong with that?
Wow.
That's just what I'm
Hey,
saying.
hey, bro, what's
I
wrong
thought
with
you
that,
said
by
from
the way?
Massachusetts.
You just said you say
Yeah.
you're from Massachusetts.
Team Caesar salad, bro. Come at us. What the fuck's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Not the Caesar salad.
I know it's bad. Such an unattractive name, which is good because it's ironic.
My
like that.
What? My sister's the only one that called me that.
And me. So,
Yeah.
what's up, girls?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
No, but I grew up going to Maine my entire life. So I had a summer
Okay.
home in Point Sebago, Maine.
Ooh, a
Not
summer
Point-
home.
Yeah.
Massachusetts, bro.
Wow.
I don't even get it.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's very different. I mean,
Yeah.
I grew up, my town wasn't necessarily a city, but, you know, the city's right there, so it's very different. But we grew up going up to Point Sebago, and I did shows there almost my entire life. So I did, like, talent shows and stuff, and then I did the musicals and ended up being my job. So I would move up here 4 months out of the year every year.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
that counts.
Yeah.
I remember that debate with CMI. They were like, should we let her in? I'm like,
Well,
well, if you live in Maine, sometimes you live in Maine.
Well, I've also lived here for 4 years now, so, like, I'm technically
Right. A resident.
Yeah.
Girl.
Gotcha.
Wow. And you've been singing absolutely your whole life. I dug a little bit last night and I saw a video, an old YouTube video of you harmonizing with your sister. And it is the cutest thing I've ever seen. And I've seen relatives' children. So, I mean, that's high up there, bro.
Yeah.
And your harmony, by the way, just to come to a music point here, is so good. And you were so young.
I was going to say, that was so long. I don't remember
It's
when
good.
it was.
It's really good.
Like-
I'm listening and I'm like, she's gonna bum a note here, and you didn't. You killed it.
Oh, thanks.
You know what song it was? I don't remember.
Reaper by Sia. I hate
Yeah,
that I know
yeah.
that so well. Well, no, the funny part is
You're like,
that-
I haven't seen it. Just Reaper by Sia. It's 3 minutes and 47 seconds long and has 200 views.
That's probably accurate.
Dude, look that up.
200 would
Producer
be crazy,
Nate. No.
though.
You're like 200?
I feel like getting money after that, but yeah, no. That video is from so long ago, so I'm shocked. Why did you do that much research?
I just wanted to see because I'm like, all I know is what we've watched during CMI, and we were kind of told not to do it. Like, I will give them credit. They're like, don't become biased by being a fan. That was very tough because some contestants saying, I mean, I pride myself on having a wide variety of favorites and stuff I produce and play. But it was still tough because there were some contestants that did certain things that are way more up my alley than not. And it was like,
It's
I
hard
feel
to not be
it's
biased.
so hard.
Yeah.
And I think I can pride myself on not having been biased, but it's tough because the show is like so multifaceted. And it's like, I think I said this on Julia's episode that it's like, I hate comparing musical talent and ability because it's like, who's better, John Mayer or Whitney Houston?
So
how would you
different.
judge
Yeah,
that?
can't.
Right. And it's so like, it's nice because it lets you off the hook in terms of like, it's not just being nice to say it's anybody's game.
Right.
Because it really is.
Well, right.
Anybody could have won.
You have all the genres in the world. And
Right.
also, like, unless we're given a specific category, you could sing anything. I mean, what did Julia sang, like, opera one week or, like, in Latin or something?
Yeah,
And it
yeah,
was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I sang, like, I don't even know, maybe a pop or country song. Like, it's just so different that
Yeah.
it's hard to be like, well, you guys are, let's compare all of you. Why not? Like, it's
so tough.
Right. That's the
It's-
same thing with American Idol. I mean,
That was my next point is that if you don't know, Katy Perry assaulted you.
oh my
And I heard someone on a radio station bring it up, and I promised I wouldn't, but it's so funny because I watched it again.
Yeah.
It's so good because, first of all, you go in there belting, and it's great. But they expect, I feel like they were biased. Like they wanted something, they saw you, and they're like, I want something from that. You didn't give them that.
Yeah.
And then who told you? Was it Luke said to sing her a song?
No, she did. She asked. So she
What a
said,
mistake. Dude.
Well, first of all, I grew up on Katy Perry, so like me and my sisters, every song like Peacock was we shouldn't have been our jam, but that was our jam. You know that song,
Wow.
right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We were like, we don't know what this means, but it's great.
You're like, girl?
Right. But yeah, so she asked me to sing her song, and not like I knew her song, obviously, but in the moment, like I don't remember almost a single thing I said or sang or even the outfit I wore. Let's just say I was young at this point.
How old are you?
I'm 22 almost.
Oh my God, you're so young.
So, but back then too, like to think it was almost 2 years ago now,
Right.
I've changed so much since then, not only as a person, but as an artist. So to watch it, I'm like, oh my God, I did
You're
what?
like, yeah.
You
Don't
know?
you love that? There's like this bell curve of like coming out of your late teens where like every year's like 5. And then you get to like my age and his age. And it's like every year you want to die.
Another one.
Another one bites the dust, baby.
Are you a grandpa?
I don't know. Am I? I don't know. You want to know a fun fact?
Yeah.
I genuinely don't know how old I am. How old am I? 32.
33.
What year were you born?
91.
To do the math.
Well,
Math is hard once you hit 2000. And
Is
it
it?
changes.
it's so easy to do that. What are you talking?
What? Okay, math is just hard in general.
sense.
A sibling of mine is born in 2000, so every year they're that year.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that makes
easy.
sense, yeah.
So you're born, wait, you're 22?
Wait,
What'd you
I'm
tell me?
22. Yeah, yeah. Well,
So-
I'll be 22 in July. So,
So
yeah.
you were born in 2002.
Two. Yeah.
Holy shit, you're
I'm
a child.
baby. Yeah.
Nate, don't call me when we're on a show. Oh my God, it's Nikki Hunt.
Oh,
Oh, let's see if she wants to be on the podcast.
Wait, that's so funny.
hilarious.
Nikki, wait, don't say anything. Don't say anything you wouldn't say on a podcast because you're currently on one.
I am currently on a woo.
Hey, guess who's the guest on the podcast is right now? Just guess.
Who?
No, you have to guess.
Julia.
Nope, she already was. Guess again.
Guess who Bella.
Nope.
Danny.
I'm not that cool.
Are you just
What?
guessing past guests? What's going on?
I know.
here?
What's happening? It's the incredible Sierra Harris.
Hello.
Oh,
Nikki, this is so funny that this is completely unplanned, and I love a segue. You know your girl loves a segue. I want to know, when you heard Sierra audition, oh, fun fact, Nikki's the one that told us you were auditioning.
Okay.
Nikki was that she's like, you
Yeah.
have to hear this girl from Portland. She was on American Idol. She's so good. So Nikki's the one that filled in.
Okay.
So then when you walked in, if you watched the live of us, the live
Yeah,
stream,
yeah.
Nikki like nudges me like I wouldn't know
Yeah.
that you were who she was talking about.
Shut up.
Can you help me convince Sierra that if we have to go back this year, so does she?
Yes, please.
I'll be a guest performer.
Oh my God,
I can
you
do
should
that.
be.
You should be the judge.
You should be a judge.
Yeah.
Is what you should
Love
do.
that. I would actually love that.
Yeah,
Chris,
what-
we're calling you out. Hold on.
I would do that.
Chris, we're calling you out. Judge, judge, judge.
I would do it.
Yeah.
I love
How was
that.
it? Energy good? Low?
Loved it.
Not convincing?
I'm amped up now.
You sold it.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, so I just wanted to put you on the spot, Nikki. Who loves you more than I do?
Probably no one.
That's right. I'll take second if you find
You could say
somebody.
Nate, but
Oh,
okay,
Nate,
that's fine.
you forgot your boyfriend's here.
Yeah, right, okay.
Oh my God. All right, I will call you when we wrap.
You better.
Kisses!
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Bye.
Bye, Sierra.
Wow, that was awesome. I'm so
That was
happy.
perfect timing.
Okay, and we're back. This has been such a cohesive show. What's up, bro? What's that smile about?
I'm confused.
Oh, dude, I need a nap, bro.
What the hell? I just got here.
Look at us. We're like, girl. You're like, bro. I don't know if I should be insulted or not. So you try out for American Idol.
Yeah.
You sing a rock tune. You slay. They don't expect it, so they don't know what to say. Nothing like finding pros try to pick apart something for no reason. My least favorite thing in it.
Wait,
the
wait.
face I just got.
Is the Katy Perry thing.
Yeah, this is it.
You still going on that?
Yeah, because I watched them try to find faults in her first song before she's like, sing my song. I by the way love Katy Perry. I'm not shitting on her, but the truth is, I see this a lot of time in the studio where like people will bring, my producer's coming or my co-writer's coming, and there's a part of improv and creation in general that is definitely communal. We're like,
Are you talking about on the show, like with what they say and stuff like that?
yeah. So
Yeah.
I hate when people just, and they have an opinion just to have one.
Yeah, it's when you're there, you realize. I mean, I knew going into this, there's going to be a lot of things you're going to learn, you're going to love, you're going to hate, but like I'll take the good with the bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when you go in there and you like see it with your own eyes, you're like, whoa, it's not like what everyone sees, and that's
No.
fine. I mean, that's should be given, but like America, or I guess like people watching it don't realize how much is like.
Yeah.
It's not just them.
No.
You know what I mean?
No.
There's a whole. I mean, there's so many skits or bits or whatever that you don't see because
It's a TV show.
I mean, and sometimes they don't air them because
Yeah.
they shouldn't.
Also, Nate's of the opinion that the show sucks now because they don't air the raw, rough, funny, bad stuff.
Well, they edited my thing crazy as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, like again, I can't say too much, but like of what I can say.
How long does your NDA last? For indefinitely?
Oh, let me check. Oh, I should probably check. I think it's 2 years, maybe.
Oh, so you're
Something
still
like
under, okay.
Yeah, some almost, but still, of things that I can say, like the first of all, the audition, obviously they have to cut it and they have to show certain things, but it's way longer and way more happens. But they can paint you in any light they want. You know what I mean?
Of
so
course.
like. I mean, first of all, again, I blacked out. Like some of the things I said, watching it back, I was like, "Oh my lord,
Dude.
who was that?" But like, let's just say, like, they can influence a lot of like the things you wear or you
Yeah.
know how you present yourself.
Yeah. Oh,
which-
wait. They can make you change? So, like, you have to bring other shit? Or they have stuff?
Well, you have to approve, you get outfits approved and stuff like that. But they can be like, "Oh, well, because you can't wear like dots or stripes or you."
Oh,
can't
for
wear-
cameras, right.
Yeah.
Right.
So mostly for cameras, but like they're like, "Oh, that looks really good on you. Why don't you like wear this?" Or it's just kind of like you present stuff, and then they can be like, "Oh, I think this would really be nice." you
Right,
know?
right,
If that
right.
makes sense.
So you kind of try to push in a subtle way. I like that.
It's hard to like say without saying too much, but they just definitely can push you in a
It's
certain
control.
direction.
Yeah.
More than I'll say. I mean, look at what I wore. I don't wear that every day, and I definitely don't wear that to all my shows.
Right.
You know, and so I
Sorry,
definitely-
boys.
And
And girls.
The leather pants you will not see for a very long time.
Oh, the leather pants are fun though. That was dope, especially to come out and then sing like a rock song. It's so sick.
Well, so that's what I do. Like I was in an 80s rock band. Like we got hired to do an 80s rock show.
Oh, okay.
And then this summer again, we're going to do the same thing for a few different dates. We got hired by Points Bagel to do it. So
Oh my God, I love 80s. How come I can't guest sing 2 songs with you?
Wait, you can.
Okay,
You
I'm
never
doing it.
asked. Wait, yeah.
What? Can we sing?
Wait, that's so fun.
Can we sing Almost Paradise? Do you know that song?
I fucking love that
Oh
song.
my God, we're singing it. You heard it here first. Almost
Wait.
Paradise.
Wait, okay. I'll have my boys like learn that.
And
Yeah.
I'm doing it, bro.
Wait, that's okay. Yeah, I'm.
In my dreams belong. And you got to do the whole. I'll get it. Don't
Do
worry.
you want me to?
I'm workshopping it.
No, but yeah. So definitely, like, I don't show up like that every single day.
Right.
So it's fine because you know the different influences. They're going to be there. They're going to say whatever. Good. Sorry.
No, you're good. I always interrupt.
You're fine.
I felt the stare. I just wanted to say, so they see you and they go, oh, you should wear this.
Yeah,
kind of
I
thing.
mean, if you think about it, and I always thought this my entire, once I got to a certain age to like be in the industry and really understand it, you see like they kind of want a certain person to fill a certain role. So like, I've auditioned 5 years before that, and they've even reached out to me 3 years leading up, and then they reached out to me the year that I got it to audition and said, hey, you should audition for the show. I did one audition and then I got on. But I auditioned 5 years before that, and each time I was like, I'm ready. Like, why am I not getting this?
through? Yeah.
And then you watch the show and you're like, oh, well, they have roles they're trying to fill.
Right.
I mean, and also like, I think everything happens for a reason. So I'm very grateful. I wasn't ready back then, even when I thought I was.
Sure.
So like everything's a learning experience, and I've already learned so much from it. But you realize like, it is a show. It's reality, but it is a show.
They're selling ads. People forget, like the bottom line when you're in production is they need views for ads. That's it. It's a TV show.
Think about regular reality TV, even like love shows. They have the villain. They have like the nice girl. They have like the nerd. Like they have roles they want to fill. Right. Diversity wise too, I've been told different times, like, we're looking for a little more diversity this season.
Yeah.
Your voice is great, but like we have someone kind of similar to you.
And people forget, like, that's kind of a thing right now with the Julia setup, is like people feel like she was wrongly eliminated. And I mean, I have an opinion. Fuck it. Who cares? She's better than some of the people that made it through, period. And like I said, it's hard to compare, but like, it's also not sometimes.
So was the girl that went home with her. I thought
McKenna?
Oh my God, I thought she was going to be in the top 3.
Hot take, dude. As a producer, love her fucking voice. The sound, the tone, it's so unique. And that's the thing is it's like, people forget, like you said, they need it. What was Tony Hinchcliffe's joke about the comedian from Boston at the Tom Brady roast? Wow, we have a gay African-American comedian up here, so Netflix checked off a lot of boxes with this one. It's funny because it's like an unspoken truth. That is legit. Like, when I was in Nashville, I worked on the Glee project. And when you see the show that actually was released versus how it was produced behind the scenes, you wouldn't even know. Like, if you pulled out all the logos and all the namesakes, like you wouldn't know it's the same show. It's totally different. So you know, it's not super comparable to Idol, but it is. I mean, a TV show is a TV show is a TV show.
Well, and also with it, like, we don't know how much they have a say in. So like,
I mean, that's true
I don't
too.
know if I should be saying this, but like,
no, that's common knowledge though.
Well, but to a lot of people, they don't realize. They think America's voting. Like, to me, I think America could be voting, but to what point is America really voting? Like, you just don't know.
Unless they're going to disclose the metrics,
right?
Then you have to take their word. And the problem is exactly that. Is it's like they're not the arbiter of who's the best vocalist. Like the fact that people look at that like, oh, she was wronged because she's better. It's like, well, what is an idol? You know, so it's like if you're on a show called The Voice, then if the best voice doesn't win. What do you have for a show? But like American Idol, that's kind of a rough.
That's the thing. I think that's why people get discouraged, is because they're like, oh, I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. And granted, when I was younger, I was like, oh, I'm not good enough. Clearly, that's why I didn't make it. Yeah. And then you sit back and you're like, okay, but again, there's a character they're trying to like place you in. So if you don't fit it, it has nothing to do with your voice at a certain point.
No,
like
not
sometimes it's just like you could have a bad personality too, and so they're just like, well, we're all set with that. Like, you know what I mean? So it's a whole bunch of things. We will never know, honestly, what the things are that they're looking for. And fair to them. I mean, it's TV. I'm not saying like that there's necessarily a lot of things bad with it. It is what it is. That's their jobs as well. You know what I mean? To a certain extent, does suck for people like me when it's like, oh, well, what did I do wrong? And then it's like, well, did I do anything wrong? Who knows?
Well, and then again, there is a lesson to be learned and something to take away from that. And it's, you know, all I can give is anecdotes. And when I was in my Connecticut, New York phase, I was good friends with Raymond Termini. He owned a Category 5 in Nashville. And he put something in my mind at a young age that made so much sense. And he's like, music and icons in music are pretty cyclical. So he's like, you're seeing in music, if you like watch like every 20-ish years, they're always going to be repeating patterns they did 20 years before. So it's like, you can see like Lady Gaga kind of being a modern Madonna and like, you know, whatever, that vibe. So it's like, I was like, oh my God, that's so smart. So like for me, they're like Keith Whitley because he's a country guy. Yeah. So he's like, that's your thing. Like, but the point being for you, So there was another Sierra Harris archetype. Like, but what is Sierra Harris's or Sierra Lynn?
Right.
What is your thing now? What's your character? Who are you?
No.
Bro.
No, I'm figuring it out. Well, first of all, I think I'm going to change my name. This is maybe official to Sierra Harris.
Own the name.
Yeah. Well, you know what the thing is Sierra Lynn, like Lynn's my middle name. But I'm one of 6 girls, and who's going to carry on the Harris name? So I'm like, I might as well keep it in my artist name. So
I like that.
You know what I
I
mean?
like
So
that.
that if everyone's last names change or don't, it's 2024. Anyone can do whatever they want with their last names. But to me,
right.
we're all girls. So I'm
Yeah.
like, who's going to carry it on? My artist name can always stay the same, even if my official name changes. So I might as well keep it Sierra Harris.
Dude, I didn't even think about that. How many sisters do you have?
5.
6 girls?
Yeah. It's nuts.
So one of you quite literally should make whoever you marry take your name. That's crazy.
Right. Well, that's why even if like whatever, everybody ends up whatever, my artist name can stay the same no matter what legally it is. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I mean, think about, do you think Dua Lipa's changing her last name? You know what I mean? Like,
There's no... Is any of that her real name?
no, that is her real name, yeah. She's
What?
like, not like Scandinavian. She's like something, I don't even know what she is, but that's
Isn't
her.
it Arabian? I don't remember.
Yeah, it's something
Yeah.
that is her real name that I was also shocked.
Is
But like Lady
Arabian
Gaga.
even a word anymore?
I don't know, dude. I'd watch Aladdin, bro. What do you...
Yeah.
Arabian
There's so much tension between me and Nate. I think we're going to kiss today. I feel it. We haven't before, but I feel it.
You might as well.
Probably
I'll move if you want. We can change seats.
Question to
I need another beer for
question to the panel. What sounds more like a stage name to you if she wasn't in the room? Sierra Lynn or Sierra Harris?
A stage name?
What sounds more iconic? What sounds more
What
famous?
kind of stage are we on?
Nathan?
The artist.
What do you need a stage name for?
No. What name sounds more famous?
Sierra Harris.
I agree. Look at that. 3 for 3.
Thanks. Well, and also, I don't know if you get, nobody's realized I'm just weird. My last name backwards is like my first name almost forward. Sirrah.
Sarah. Sarah. Oh my
that crazy?
God.
Isn't that crazy? It's
She's
just missing the E.
Sarah.
Ambigram?
Palindrome.
Oh, what's an ambigram? When it's spelt the same backwards and forwards.
So this one.
When
Yeah,
it
it's
looks the
close.
same, upside down. Princess Bride, most famous. You know what? And we're back. Thanks for...
Yeah, but it's like similar, whatever. But to me, I was like, that's cool. So I think I'm just gonna keep it like that. And now
I
that
like
got your
it.
opinion, I appreciate it.
She's like, I got the opinion
That's
of
all I
the
needed.
literal gods right
Well,
now.
you know what I mean? Like you overthink things. I didn't know if Sierra Lynn was cool. I don't know. I think Sierra Harris is good.
Sierra Lynn's cool too.
Yeah.
Don't overthink it. They're both really cool. And honestly, it doesn't even matter. Someone told me I still, by the way, I say that. I've owned a studio for 12 years-ish. Doesn't have a name. Don't have a name. Can't pick one. And then a buddy of mine's like, you realize one of the most famous tech brands in the world's name is Apple? I'm like, you know what?
If you think about it, yeah.
Fair point. Fair point.
So what are you gonna name it?
Do you have any name ideas?
No, I'm putting you on the spot. What are your ideas?
100th Monkey Records. Do you know that theory?
What? No, explain.
Oh,
Is it gonna take all day?
yeah. Nate, do you want to hear it again? It's a good point.
Oh,
It's
let's
a great
hear it
clip.
again.
I got to put a marker. I'm going to tell the abridged version.
Okay.
Actually, the full version's pretty fun. My great uncle was best friends with Randy Travis, country singer.
Yeah.
And I went out as a little kid, 10 years oldish, maybe 11, I don't remember. He lives in Albuquerque, he's passed. And I went up to visit him, and super smart architect, engineer guy. And he gets pulled over at the airport because he had a belt buckle on and studs and stuff. And they're like, you're not going to the gate.
Right.
And he was pissed because this was freshly after 9/11. And so we had like an hour drive from Santa Fe to Albuquerque. And he's like ranting to me. And of course, when you're 10, your cup's not full.
Right.
You're absorbing everything.
Right.
And so he's telling me all this stuff about, and I'm not going to get into that, but 9/11 and all this crazy stuff. But then he like chills out, and he can tell I'm like I'm so interested. So he tells me this theory that he was hearing about, that there was people watching this, if I butcher this,
Please write in.
yeah, please write in. That'd be really funny. Email it below.
Or call.
Actually do it. We didn't print out questions for her. We suck. So there was 2 isolated islands of monkey. I don't remember what species. And what was that?
They like that monkey word.
Yeah. NSA popping in. Gregory.
Gregor.
So anyway, they were giving one island these mangoes, I think it was. They were throwing them onto the beach. And the monkeys didn't want to eat them because they were dirty. And so slowly, one monkey by one monkey by one monkey, we're learning to rinse them and eat them. And as others watched, more would do it. And then there was something clicked in like this collective unconscious of monkey that when the 100th monkey rinsed his, all of the monkeys on the other isolated island just started doing it like they'd always known how.
Okay.
And that blew my fucking mind.
Yeah.
It still blows my mind. But
Is that
as
a real thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I might have, some of those facts might be a little cloudy because I don't remember, but it is, you could look it up. It's something like
that's
that.
cool.
It's so dope. And it's
Yeah.
like, I mean, maybe, right, there's always this chance of luck and coincidence, but it's like, that's pretty damning,
Oh, yeah.
you know?
Right.
So anyway, I said
So
that
wait,
to
what would the name be again?
100th Monkey Records.
Okay.
But it's kind of goofy.
But do it.
I'm goofy as fuck, though.
It's the music industry.
I know.
Gotta do whatever you want.
Well, then I told, so my other friends were like, just name it something chill, like the Daniel Taylor Show. If you knew how long we actually workshopped to find a name, I know it seems like we just went, okay, the and show. We
Right.
didn't. It was crazy. But it was like, sometimes you just got to go with your name,
Yeah.
Sierra Harris.
That's, my Sierra Harris band.
So we might just do Taylor Records. And why that's not caught yet, I actually
Good.
probably have to copyright it now because it's going to be,
I would.
like, why did, that's not a thing with Taylor Swift, just people trying to like bite her.
Do that quick.
I know.
Real
What
quick.
about Sandy Mango? I mean, that's a good one.
That's you, bro. If you, dude, that you should change your stage name.
Sandy
Mango.
Mango.
Also, definitely your stripper name.
I was just about
Sandy
to say.
Mangoes,
I would hire you.
bro.
Rinse me off, but no bow.
Okay, and we're back. Dude, this is the craziest show. What happened?
This is crazy to you?
No, actually, it's not.
Ask me some questions.
It's crazy for camera me.
All right. So you have no questions.
No questions for you? I have a ton of questions. Nate, I want to segue to you though because I know you. He sits and stirs. What do you got?
What am I talking about?
Yeah, what are you thinking about, bro? Don't say talking because then you have a.
Well, it's talking.
Yeah, I know.
It's going.
What are you thinking about?
If we were monkeys, we'd be bonobos. That's for sure.
Fuck, wrong one.
Another one.
Uh,
Questions. I mean, I have questions, but they're probably not related to what we're
I thought you were gonna say, but they're probably inappropriate.
I thought you were too.
100%.
You can ask me.
Yeah, you film your workouts at the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why do you do that?
Well, I'm a personal trainer, so
Okay.
yeah. So I get a lot of people ask me questions in general. Before I did that, before I started like filming and stuff like that, I've been a personal trainer for a few years now.
Okay.
And just random people walking will be like, "What's your workout routine?" Or "What do you do for this? How do you eat? How do you do the different things?" So I figure, why not be that influence? I mean, there's a million people out there doing it, but to me, like once you find somebody that you connect with,
Yeah.
like that's a cool thing to be like, oh, she does this. You just feel like you're more personable with the people that follow you and talk to you and stuff like that. So I was like, these things have helped me, so why not help people if I can? If anyone sees it, it helps at least somebody.
Plus,
You know
use
what I mean?
those talents. Like if you're good at something like that and it's a vein you like are passionate about, it
I love it.
shows.
Yeah.
That'll pop through. That's awesome. Where'd you get your certification through?
ISSA originally,
Okay.
but that was a few years back. So I mean, like if you don't know, if somebody's listening to this and wants to get it, NASM's or NASM is
That's where
probably the
yours
best
was
one.
through? Yep.
Yeah, that
Kelsey's a kinesiology major.
Oh,
She's like
cool.
Miss
That one's the best
Exercise
one.
Science.
Yeah, that is the best one. So many people, all my friends have gotten that. I just got, that was like my first thing. I had no idea anybody that was in industry at first. So I was just like twiddling my thumbs. I was like, that one looks good.
I fly through it. You're like, I got it, baby.
I was just like, put my money down. That's great. But I've been doing it for almost 5 years now. I did like a little internship in high school and stuff like that, and then started doing it at gyms. And now I have a gym in my garage. So I do it out of my garage or I go to people's houses and stuff like that.
I love it. So you actually have clients. You're doing
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Dude, I love
it.
this. Music and workouts. She is 80s.
Yeah.
Like fully.
I don't wear the outfits, but
Is your closet all neon colors?
No, actually, this is like the most colorful. These pants are the most colorful. I wear a lot of like black and red.
What's that say about me, bro?
I mean,
And we're back. Wow. We'll be right back. Nate, give me your best Dr. Phil Adam Ray. We'll be right back.
Yeah, I don't know.
He wants to so bad, dude.
I don't have it.
When
Dr.
when you
Phil?
said that it's like it's a show and they can edit you in any light, I wanted to Rick Glassman edit something so funny on her, but I won't do it.
what are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Did she already do it?
What?
Did she already do it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Did she already do
Oh.
the thing you're gonna edit?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
She said it. She goes, on American Idol, like, it's a TV show. They can edit it any way they'd like. I would do something funny.
Oh no, what are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Just don't make me look as foolish as I did on that show.
Oh my God. No, it was really good. Oh my God. That was such a long circle.
We haven't been there yet.
First
We
of all-
haven't got there yet.
You know what, dude? I haven't hit you with one of those today. You know what, bro?
Like Katy Perry hit her with a cup. You mean?
Wow.
Another one.
Where's your cup, Nate?
Bring
I thought
it
you were going to
back.
throw a rhinestone cup at her. You told me you were going to.
I knew I was going to get assaulted.
Yeah. Oh, call back. That was really good. That gets a
Nice.
hand clap, bitch.
Are you kidding?
I mean,
That's fine.
homie. I have such a bad mouth. I love how first thing she says when we come in and sit down, full disclosure, was, can we swear on this? We're like,
Well, I don't know. I just swear a lot. So
Yeah,
it's
I'm
like,
bad.
I'm going to be like, oops, sorry, edit that. I
know.
So, well, that's good.
I have all my friends being like, hey, don't call people the C word. I won't even say it
Oh, I
now.
love that.
I love it too. It's a term of endearment.
It's a new thing.
Well,
I don't-
I wouldn't put it like that, but I think it's an excellent one.
You're like, well,
Well, definitely
Is
in
it-
Australia. It's a
yeah.
term. Yeah,
Yeah, a term of
a term of endearment.
So Katy Perry saw you because you slayed a song that I imagine she has a lot of help with live. Just
Oh, firework, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You lost me out of all this.
yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I love that song. I'm surprised I got the words right. I don't know if I think I got the words right.
What I don't get is I mean, to touch on Julia again, but give you a compliment. Of course, Julia is a dynamite singer. And if this was a show that was all about vocals and none of the politics and whatever happens behind the scenes, of course she'd still be there. That's not even a question. But so would you. So how apprehensive would you be? How soured are you of that process? Because like, I feel like if you were on this year, there's no Sierra Harris, and you probably would have been right up there.
I think, well, that's a very good question. Well, first of all, there's over, I think they said last year, there's over 250,000 people, closer to like 500,000 people that auditioned in the first place.
On this season, that
On my
the one
season.
you were on. Oh,
So I'd
geez.
assume there's probably more on the next.
Right.
I mean, they probably go up every year. But so that they do it all online and stuff like that. When you get there, there's about 350 people across the like 3 cities or whatever that audition. So you don't see any of those people. About 100 of them made it to Hollywood out of those 350. So you don't see all those no's either. Then only about 40 to 50 get aired. So you don't see all these like incredible talented people. I remember last season there was 2 guys that made it to the top 26 they did last year because
Okay.
they did like a little thing. Their auditions didn't even get aired. So like nobody knew who they were until they went, you know what I mean?
Right.
So they had no idea. But I'd say like on my season especially, it's hard because I mean there was incredible talent and I can say like I was proud to be there and I worked really hard to be there. But I'd also say that like I could tell that it was not even about what came out of my mouth like
Yeah.
the entire time.
Yeah.
I mean, and granted to a certain extent, they're not going to just like let someone through in general out of that 100
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
bad.
yeah.
But like I felt grateful to even be there. So when I did get eliminated, I wasn't sour by the process because I literally was like, I'm signing up to get the bad stuff. Like I knew that.
Yeah, that's a really adult view.
Well, and I
like
think
that.
a lot of people that I met, whether they were younger than me or older than me, was like, I didn't expect this and I didn't expect this. And like they said this to me and you know, it's like a good learning moment for everybody, even
Yeah.
though like I expected some of it, to see it in like right there in front of you is like,
Right.
oh shit, like this is how it actually happens.
Yeah.
So I tried to go in it with no expectations, but still keep those things in the back of my mind. So when I got eliminated, it was more like, oh, this has nothing to do with your talent or your career, what your future looks like. If anything, I didn't think I was going to get aired, to be quite honest. I was beyond
Now,
shocked.
was that because you have like humility, or is that because of the vibe of the setup?
Compared to other people, but also the vibe of the setup. When I
Okay.
walked into the room, I felt a certain vibe immediately. So I didn't think...
I have a really personal. It's not that personal, but it's like it depends on your experience with what I'm going to ask you.
Okay.
Did I cut her off? Did I miss the end of that
No,
point?
you're fine.
Because I've been like, should I ask this? Is it nice? Is it not nice? It's not that it's mean. It's just, I wonder if you've dealt with this. So there's like, have you guys all seen 21 Jump Street, the new one?
Maybe.
I feel like they like personified what we're definitely seeing happen now, which the whole joke was, I think, the original with Johnny Depp and them. Like any movie of that time, it was like the jocks are cool, the hot girls are cool. And then the 21 Jump Street new version was like Jonah Hill's cool and Channing Tatum's Cast Away. I think most people would be surprised if my theory is correct, that I feel like you might get more shit because you're pretty. Is that true?
Are you talking about in general or on the show?
Both, but definitely on the show.
Yeah.
Sorry. I was last night in the shower. I famously have said it on every episode. I think I don't plan shit. But last night I'm like, what do I ask you? For some reason it tripped me up. And then I was like, I feel like that's a thing. Like the click age is gone. People like don't, it's almost like what is cool. It's almost cool to hate. Like punching up has become a thing, which is good because it was wildly unbalanced. So like it definitely did balance out.
Right.
But like, I wonder if you miss a lot of opportunities.
So, well, it's not rude or anything like that. 'Cause I appreciate the question. It's like hard for me to say. I feel like because I'm me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like,
I want to hear both answers though.
What? From
'Cause
him
you said
as well.
No, from you.
Yeah.
But like
You pointed at me and her, and continue.
you asked the question.
You mean like real life and yeah. I'll start with the show. The show, when you get there, like you're not special. So like everybody.
Course.
I mean, there's like all different kinds of looks and ages and heights and whatever. But you're like, you get there and you're like, oh, I was a big fish in a small pond. To me, it was like, I did feel like I was. How do I say it? My treatment didn't feel much different. If that makes any sense.
Oh, from the show, in terms of the show.
Yeah, it didn't feel much different in the sense of they didn't make me like specifically feel a certain sort of way. So I didn't get that on the show. I mean, there was beautiful women and guys and everything, and everybody kind of said, I just feel like I'm one to fall in line. Like nobody really felt special or different treatment, if that makes sense.
You're right.
And if anything, I don't always really realize, I guess, stuff like that, depending on how big the case is. I don't know. It's a hard question for me to answer because it's me. You know what I mean?
I totally get it, because there's a certain level of humble that you kind of have to be. It's like you don't look at yourself like,
right. I also would see plenty of other people. I mean, my entire life I've been like, I'm me, and if people don't like it, it is what it is. It doesn't matter what I look like or whatever. So when I got there, I wasn't thinking like, I'm gonna be the prettiest girl in the party. Like,
yeah. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah. No, there was like, oh my God, there was like so many people that I was just like, I want your advice on how you look. Like, it was just like,
yeah.
Everybody was on so many different levels that it didn't really matter what you looked like.
Yeah, and to be clear, I'm not saying you think that. I'm wondering if you catch shit. Because everyone's like, I feel like people be like, you're gonna be fine. You know what I mean? Because it's not fair.
I'll tell you, outside of that, when I get, it's funny actually. We're doing this now. Within the last like week or so, I've gotten that I'm scary, and so people don't approach me.
Why are you scary?
Just my I guess like based on how I look. Even actually, I don't know if she'll kill me for saying this. We might have to cut this, but Julia said that she didn't want to talk to me for a while because she was scared of me because I just like my demeanor was
right. Well, because like and
it's a hard thing.
I adore you both. You guys both have really good energy, honest energy. I'm such an empath. It's not funny. I don't know if it's inherent or because of how I was raised or both. Who cares? But I am. And like you guys both, you reek of genuinity. Of course, we all have fronts we have to protect ourselves.
Right.
I get it. But you would both play very different people in a movie, and like
very different, right?
Yeah, so it's like that really is my thing. Is it's like I'm so removed from that outside of show business that I forget a lot of people are uncomfortable in front of well put together people that have a brand and an image. Like it's not always that you have to be drop dead gorgeous. You know, some people just have a strong identity and come across powerful because they're well honed in. And
which is funny because like my shit's not together. Like, I mean it is, but like I'm like anybody else, I guess. But in the past week, what I was saying is I was texting Julie. We've been texting throughout the process, but she's like,
oh, I love
one
that.
of the coolest. Yeah, she's so cute. But not only her, but two other people said like, oh, my girlfriend was like scared to talk to you because you seem like so intimidating. And when I'm at the gym, yes, like when my headphones are in my face, I'm like, the poor bank guy tells me he never wants to talk to me because I look scary at the gym.
Oh, that's sad.
And I'm like, I mean, I'm lifting weights with my demons in my head, so I'm like, I'm not going to talk to anybody.
Yeah, you hear that, Nate and Steve? Metal and gangster rap, not slow country.
Folk country.
See, this is what I said. Like
rock,
when I'm lifting, it's like, well, when I lifted, I'm
We're going to get him back into it.
Fuck yeah. Good luck dealing with a herniated lumbar and
I've dealt with everything.
I just got so excited. When I lifted, it's like I'm listening to metal, 80s metal and like hip hop, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna kill something. Oh, yeah. And these guys listen to country ballads. They're like, I'm gonna save my wife. I'm gonna protect the.
Go to church.
I'm gonna be a good citizen. Oh, that was good. Like, what the fuck? What story is going?
No, I'm getting revenge on myself in there. I'm at war.
Yeah, bro.
So I guess I I come off like, don't approach me, but I'm like SpongeBob. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm the goofball. So like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So I'm not like necessarily offended, but I'm like confused because to me, I'm such a happy and optimistic person.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
people are like, oh, your demeanor, I'm just like scared of you. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah,
What did I do?
I felt like, and that was kind of what it was for me in terms of nerves, Nate, because I didn't figure it out till now, which is par for my course.
That you were intimidated by her?
No, it was that the elephant in the room would be, you're beautiful. How do we contend with that on a show? Like, just come right out and be like, what if you know what I mean? Because like, it's obvious people are going to, you're such an easy target is what I'm saying. That it's like, I wonder how much of that is true, how much you experience. And it's like, do people just go, no, she doesn't need to be in the top 10. She look at her, listen to her, she's going to be fine. Or like, no, go cry in your, beautiful mirror. It's like, it's not fair to have it on either end.
Well, I'll say, first of all, I appreciate it. Thank you. But also, besides that, people have definitely been like, oh, if you just keep looking how you're looking, you'll be fine. And I'm like, first of all, that's not really how it works, first of all.
So untrue.
Second of all, like, girls especially are awful. Like, if you just like talk to anybody, my thing is that no matter how I feel on the inside or no matter like what's going on in my life, the way I like to, sorry.
You're good. I keep dropping mine too.
Okay. The way I present myself, it's kind of.
Sorry, go.
I missed what you
I
said.
can't
I'm
watch
mad.
Nate. I feel bad because I'm not paying him enough attention, but I can't. Look, this is what.
You guys want to kiss?
He's like, I'm just me. Wow, I had a joke. I'm going to tell you when we wrap because we'd be canceled, but it's so good.
Get canceled.
Nope. Oh.
Not my episode.
No,
God
come
damn
on.
it. No, but I definitely say like, there's a big fake it till you make it sort of thing with everything.
Oh my God.
Not only the industry, but like how you present yourself every single day.
Yeah.
And I feel like the more sometimes you fake it, like the worst days. I mean, honestly, today I wasn't having the best day, but the more you tell yourself, I don't know, like confidence wise, you kind of have
Wait,
to.
is it obvious that you weren't having a good day? Did you say obviously?
What? No, I said just today. Did I say obviously? Oh,
No.
that's you.
What are you doing?
I hate it here.
No, but today.
Thanks, guys, for watching.
Oh, I said honestly. That's what I said.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Dude, bro, you're on it. I feel like fucking Joe Rogan, but have you ever thought about doing a podcast?
What? All the time. I talk.
Can I produce it?
Yes.
I don't have to be on it.
I talk a lot, and I talk
You're
about
like,
like
then definitely yes.
No, no, you can be on it.
Oh.
I just talk and I talk. Like, I'm surprised it hasn't been 3 hours already.
I know.
I like to talk.
Dude. I'm guilty of it. Nate's like, I have a family and stuff to do. Get me out of here.
Let's talk. Like, I've always wanted to do one.
Oh, I should.
I just talk and I talk like really in depth. I'll go down a rabbit hole and like it's things that people don't want to hear, but like should hear.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I love that shit. So yes, after this we can talk about it.
You should do it.
But what was I saying?
Being people saying you're keeping your shit together, but it's smoke and mirrors kind of thing, where it's like you still have your trials and tribulations.
Right.
I think.
Yeah,
is what you were saying.
Yeah, sort of like even my sisters. I mean, I'm one of 6 girls, right? Which like growing up can be like you have to find your path.
Where are you in that hierarchy?
I'm like right in the middle. So there's 2 above me and 3 below me. So I'm kind of middle child. My dad,
so you're well balanced though.
Yeah. So yeah.
No? How does that work?
I mean, like I'd say I'm like a protector, I guess, of like the little ones.
Okay.
And then, you know what I mean? So
But you have the influence of the bigger ones though.
Oh.
Did they beat the shit out of you? Like, is it like you're kind of checked?
I was Gigi, like goody girl or whatever growing up. Yeah.
Love is blind, Gigi.
No,
No, I know, but
no.
thank you guys for watching. We'll be
This is our last episode.
good
Okay.
Lord.
No, but like my older sisters definitely picked on me. I think, I mean, like they're just so funny. Like when I was younger, I used to like try and act older, and they'd always be
I
like,
love that.
yeah, oh yeah, they're like, you're not 16 yet, relax. Like,
Okay, wait. So at 22, do you still want to be older? That didn't leave me till I was like 27.
I'd say not like want to be older. I'd say now I'm kind of getting into like okay age, but the people my age aren't the best, really. Like I don't hang out with a lot of people my age. I feel like.
I don't think we can say anything about that. At
Wait.
least from you can, but we certainly can't.
Why?
Because
Is it creepy?
just keep smiling, Nate. Smile.
What's happening?
Smile.
What happened?
No, I'm kidding. Your generation is fun.
Well, and also I didn't go to I didn't go to
Not what I thought
college
you were gonna
though.
say.
No, I didn't go to-
Right.
and I'm so blessed and grateful for that. Like I wasn't interested in doing all that, and so people my age still like my year will be graduating this year. Like all my friends are graduating.
Oh, from college, right?
Yeah, and
the 4
like-
years.
Yeah, like up until that. You guys are old, aren't you?
No. Whoa. What the fuck?
No, you just gave that look.
You called Nate old and he left.
Sorry.
No, that was shitting on Nate because he always pees. It's crazy.
He always pees. That's great.
No, dude, all the time.
He's hydrated.
We used to do like 3-hour podcasts. If you dig, you could find them. And dude, I want to give him a catheter. If I know how to put one in, I would do it.
You could on the side.
I know. I might learn. That'd be weird.
No, but
So
yeah.
basically, you weren't like. I know. I'm trying to. This is so bad. It's like someone that's really well off complaining. It's like, don't cry in your money. You know. It's like. But
right.
here's the thing: they could still be sad and they could still have a rough go. So that's.
Are you talking about people my age?
No, I'm full circling back to like your look, and like the general question is: do you ever feel directly bullied because of your looks? Have you ever felt like that, like direct?
I'd say so. My junior year of high school, I moved high schools, so that was like the first. I guess not the first time, but the first direct time I felt like
because it's easy to hate.
I thought I was like. I mean, I'm a very personable person. I just like to talk, and I'm goofy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, here I was thinking like, this sucks, but I'm gonna make it work. Like, I'll make friends.
Yeah.
And the first like 3-4 months were like god awful.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
The word, and I've gotten told like, you're trying to get with my boyfriend, and I'm like, I don't even know his name.
You're like, who is your boyfriend?
Right? I'm like, actually, he's fucking ugly. So, like, but like, that was like, I guess the first like direct time that I could feel it. I guess. I mean, also like again, this is like weird for me to say because it's me, but there are like plenty of beautiful women in the world. You know what I mean?
Course,
So
yeah,
like,
of course.
I never went into things thinking like that. But I've gotten like, you'll have it easy. Like, you have nothing to worry about, and then. Making friends is shit because people are like, oh, you looked at my boyfriend once? That's too much.
Dude, I love it's kind of like saying the same thing though. This topic, which I love to broach, because I mean I love mental health. I'm a firm advocate of it, and nobody is safe from that and having issues with it. And so it's something that I definitely am interested in. But beyond that, it happens with us as musicians. Like, I can't tell you how many times I was groped on stage, but I'm a dude and it's fine. What the fuck? No, it's not.
Right.
Number one. But it's like, but that's the same kind of thing. It's like, bro, fuck off. Like, get over it. It's like,
or you know, people say you should be used to it by now.
Oh,
all the fucking time.
Yeah.
You should be used to it. That doesn't make it okay.
No, dude.
It isn't like, I don't know if you want to talk about it now, but like different managers and stuff like that of people like asking for certain things, or I've had friends with experiences of like, you have to meet me alone first, and then like sketchy comments are made or like weird things.
I like your vibe. I'd like to shoot you. Can you send me some inspo or some stuff you might have?
It's the inspo. I got that recently from somebody. I got offered to be flown out to LA to do a photo shoot with like a real photographer. I don't remember his name. I would rather.
Is it Josh Ryan?
What? No.
Whoa.
No, but
No, I'm not throwing shade. I like Josh. He's great.
Well, I was gonna say I don't want to say like a name or anything. Anyways.
No, you said they're good, right?
What?
No, she was saying.
Oh, you were saying they're creepy?
I was gonna go into a creepy.
Oh my God, Josh, not you! Holy shit, dude.
No, I was gonna go into a creepy.
He's a huge he's dating a high school friend of mine.
Oh, is he?
She's Cherokee, gorgeous, but he's really good and he's not a creep.
Okay.
I didn't know you were going down the creep.
Josh Ryan, that creeper.
Okay, Josh, I'm so sorry. He's really fucking good. He shot everybody.
Okay, well then get me in contact.
Yeah. You should.
But so sorry about that because it is.
No, I'm
go down a
sorry.
creepy
I didn't
route.
mean that.
No, it's fine. But so I've gotten contacted a million times, and like some of them are real, and some. I had a recent situation before this one that some guy was like, "Come to my house," and but I need like I said I wanted to bring my little sister or something like that because she wants to get into modeling. She's 12, so granted they have to have parents' permission and stuff like that, right? But I said, can I bring her? Can I bring my mom? Because my mom would feel comfortable coming. And he was like, no, I don't want you to come then.
Okay, bro.
And I was like, that's why I asked that on purpose. Like, my mom didn't need to come, but I was like, I want to make sure.
That's really creepy.
Yeah, he was creepy.
I literally, this sounds so weird, but I was like, I wonder if she's going to bring somebody.
Me?
Yeah, you don't know me that well. You're driving. How far away are we?
About an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're fucking brave, kid.
I got weapons in my car.
Well,
no, I'm just kidding.
Also, they're in your car.
Yeah, your car is far away.
Nate's like, you want to get creepy? Can you get to your car before I can get to you? Like, okay, bro, get the fuck out.
No.
Wow.
I'm kidding, but
Oh man.
yeah, no, honestly, I just kind of leap of faith here.
Yeah, I love it. I love that you. Yeah, I mean, I'm cool.
I considered.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
I consider bringing like a pocket knife in.
Oh, dude, I love
shit you
that.
not.
That's so funny.
But I mean, like, I'm a woman.
Yeah,
so,
no,
like,
I get it. I get it.
And I also didn't know. you didn't tell me who was going to be here. So
Oh,
I
God.
had no idea that you were going to be here originally. So, I mean, regardless, you could be a creep. I don't know. Like, I think you're nice. But, you know,
Oh, they
nowadays,
band together. I like this.
but you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you didn't tell me
Yeah.
anybody. So usually I have my guard up. And
I
then,
love it.
And then you told me she was here. And I was like, I feel a little better.
That's so bad.
Yeah, that's crazy. That
I know.
you
Well,
showed up.
I
but-
thought of. Do you remember when Two Bears? They were talking about Jennifer Lopez wanted to do something with them, and they said Tom and Bert. They're like, "Is she out of her? She's just gonna let us come to her house?
Yeah, right.
These two men." And it's so funny, but
They're nuts, though.
They're
Like,
so
I'd
nuts,
go.
dude. I
If
love
they
it.
called me tomorrow, I'd go.
Yeah.
You'd
I
go?
love- I would go.
I wouldn't go.
I just saw Bert Kreischer.
Oh,
He came to
don't.
Portland. Yeah. Why?
You went to his show. You paid money for that.
Well, it was a present for somebody.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's better. You, if I bought you Burt Kreischer tickets, you're like, I'd burn them.
Yeah.
You'd go, bro.
Well, no, I gave him to my boyfriend who really likes him. So I was just like,
That's fair.
Yeah. So
That's
then I went.
fair.
And it was good. I mean, he
Well-
was shirtless the whole time, but
Your boyfriend is
Boyfriend
a
was
Burt
shirtless?
Kreischer fan.
what?
What?
Yeah, we can move on.
What'd you say?
Pin this. We don't have to talk about it.
You're like, okay, we're gonna edit this.
Yeah, because no.
No, yeah, I like that. Okay, so we covered that. That's good.
Let's talk about me.
You're like, I want to talk about me. Okay, good. So yeah, you're not safe for mental health. Have you struggled with any mental health issues?
Yeah.
Are you cool with talking about
Oh,
it?
absolutely. I think this is something I don't actually ever talk about.
Yes.
It's like I never get vulnerable. But no, I think it's good to talk about because I think like it's such a big topic, especially today. I think our parents, at least, of like, not saying you're in a different generation that much, but like of my generation, you know, is raised different.
And Nate's like,
But
you better brought that pocket knife in, bitch. I don't know
You're
why
gonna
you were
need it.
suddenly from Oklahoma, but
no, but I was just gonna say like we're all raised differently, obviously,
yeah.
and everyone has different family homes and stuff like that. So I think that nowadays is way more talked about, and it's more you can recognize it. I guess like if you're willing to, like some
Yeah.
people don't want to tap into that.
Yeah.
So I think over the past few months, especially, I've tapped into like what my trauma is, I guess you could say. And because I've like, why do I do this?
isn't that so funny? I mean to
Not
interrupt.
funny at all.
I meant to interrupt there.
trauma.
By the
So
way.
my trauma is
No,
like,
it's
that's hilarious.
Sarah just broke her nose. No, the fact that she's in the generation where they kind of spearheaded the movement of it's okay and talk about it, or at least you were the first generation to benefit from that.
Right. I hate
And
talking
even
about it.
you, when you said you had trauma, played it off like it's a joke in a way. Like in terms of like you shouldn't have any, or like, oh, it's not that
Right.
bad. It's like, no, trauma is trauma. Like you don't
Well,
compare
yeah.
traumas. Like
I mean, my family, like, we're not all used to talking about it a whole bunch.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
guess.
sure.
Like,
No, I
so
get that.
The way I was raised, like, and there's nothing wrong with this. I love my parents and I love my family, but emotions weren't like, and you would think in a family of girls it would be.
I wouldn't read that at all with you too.
What?
Because you're bubbly and you're fun and like
Yeah.
you don't seem like it was like don't talk about these things if they're sad or
we didn't really, like, it just wasn't, like, our parents, or I guess our siblings, all of our relationships were really deep, but not in the emotional sense. So
Weird.
like I didn't grow up with the whole, oh, let me like hold your, what's going on? Are you okay today? Like, and
Right.
I don't need that. Like the thing is with me, this is why I don't always love talking about this, and it's good to talk about. And if anyone's like watching this and is like, I don't want to talk about it, it is good to talk about, because once you recognize it, you can actually work on things, and you
For
can
sure.
help heal a lot of things that you didn't think maybe you needed to. But I didn't talk about them for a while because it wasn't a popular thing. So like,
right.
I didn't realize certain things that I've been holding on to for so many years.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I was like, oh wait, like I do have like sometimes identity crisis of like,
Yeah.
am I supposed to be here? Am I supposed to be doing what I'm doing?
And our psyches are robust in that way. Like
Oh,
you
crazy.
don't realize until you're confronted with it how much you've been avoiding it.
Absolutely.
And it's tough. Like, so you don't mean like your parents were they weren't like apathetic. It's just like we
Yeah.
don't entertain
yeah.
victim mentality.
Yeah.
It's like,
Well, and that's why I say people are raised differently, because
Yeah.
it's also like based on how they were raised. Like if I were
For
to bring
sure.
my grandma around, she'd be like, you're fine. Like you're all
Oh,
set.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
right.
So
And your grandmother would be about Nate's age. So, which is kind of,
you know her?
yeah.
We went
they-
to school together.
They hooked up. They hooked up.
Wow.
Well, that's what you told me.
It was a white wedding.
Oh, wow. Wow, dude. Start again. Oh my God. I just almost pulled my vocal cord. And here we are.
What a pro.
Little sister, what have you done? You like that vocal fry? He's like, I'll take a medium, extra salt. Make them fresh. That's the trick. Okay, and we're back to seriousness. Wow, dude. Are you having fun?
Sierra.
Holy shit, it's been an hour.
Oh wow.
I knew that because I had to pee already.
She thought
I
we
know.
made faces at her, but it was about you.
It was about me. You said we're old.
She's like, I
and had
know,
to
you
pee.
guys
I
are
was
old.
like,
And I'm like, you bitch, dude.
Also,
No, I'm
she says
kidding,
she
we
drinks
are.
a gallon of water and hasn't got up yet. I'm like,
I'm holding it.
Yeah, she doesn't have salt retention. No, look.
I'm
She
holding
drinks
it.
enough water.
And I do a lot of cardio.
I didn't know that, dude. I literally was looking that up, and they're like, if you have bloating, drink water. They're like,
Yeah.
a lot of it is salt retention. Well, it's moist. It's water content retention from too much salt.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Well, and also like when you do cardio, I mean, a lot, obviously you're going to sweat. I do this like some certain thing called sweet sweat. I don't know if you guys have ever heard about that, but it's like a vapor rub
I had an
almost.
artist that used this.
It makes you
Shout out
sweat.
Sam Montana. She's incredible.
It makes
She's
you
the first
sweat.
person that told me about this. We're on a Zoom call. She's in LA and she's wiping herself off. I'm like, do you want to like call me back in 5 minutes?
What
I'm
are
like,
you
this is
doing?
oddly weird. She goes, no, it's not. I have sweet sweat on. I'm like,
Yeah.
that doesn't make it any less weird.
Yeah, well-
a crazy name.
Yeah, you don't need it. You don't need it. But
But-
like, I hold a lot of, I mean, obviously I drink a lot of water and I pee every 30 minutes. Usually I'm doing pretty good. But
I know.
when I do cardio, like that's when I like to get it all out.
You're like, I
So-
would have peed, but no one told me where the bathroom was.
it is the truth.
what is sweet sweat? We haven't got there.
It's kind of like it's like a vapor rub. You can get like different smells, but it's not Aquaphor. What's that other? What's Vaseline? It's kind of like Vaseline, but it
Petroleum-based jelly.
Wait, wouldn't that hold in sweat?
no, it like brings all the heat to that area that you put it in. So basically, it makes you sweat specifically in that area, which makes the rest of your body like sweat like crazy. So I put it on my stomach usually.
So I always have sweet sweat everywhere. It's so
You're
gross.
just sweaty.
No,
Yeah,
but yeah, I
just
am for the
waxy
joke.
individual.
For the joke, I am.
He's just an oily dude.
You know what, bro?
You're just
I
greased
sweat
up.
Vaseline. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, dude. How you doing, bro? How you holding in?
Good.
You just got refreshed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That urination usually does it.
Yeah. Kels, what's up? Oh, we can't hear you. Never mind. Should have got you a mic. I love this. So
We were
what
talking
is
about mental health.
Oh yeah. How are
We
you,
don't
bro?
have to-
Tell me.
How are you doing?
How's your mental Okay, so here's a really good question. And we don't have to dive. You can tell me if you want to talk about this or not. And we don't have to go deep even if we do talk about it. How has your upbringing and that aspect of your mental health
Yummy.
affected relationships for you? Has it been tough? Has it affected them at all?
Yeah, I think I realized. So well, I'm gonna pause for a second. I don't want to necessarily talk about my relationship.
You don't have to.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't even mean necessarily that. I mean in
Okay.
general.
Oh, and friend relationships and
Or
stuff
work
like that?
or whatever.
Okay.
So like
Don't keep that in that I don't want to talk about my relationship.
No, that's good. That's funny.
He'll kill me. I live with him.
That's fun. Wow. Well, maybe you should use a pocket knife at your house.
Yeah. Maybe. I have. He'll
Hey,
kill me.
yeah, that's the funny part. She comes here totally ballsy. We'll send her with a pocket knife. Like, just keep yourself safe.
You might need-
I come home with a souvenir.
Oh my God, the Daniel Taylor Show microtext.
Micro.
I got you, baby.
Yeah.
But other relationships.
Yeah, and sorry for the anecdote, Nate. But for me, it took me a long time to trust because I was manipulated so much and lied to as a kid. And
Yeah.
so I saw that play out. And I have a really good self-inventory. I saw it quick and I attacked it.
Yeah.
It's one of the first things I really worked on.
Yeah.
But it took a while because
yeah.
it's indoctrinated. And
Well, and even like friendship wise, but also relationship wise. Well, first of all, I've noticed a pattern of like dating my dad. Like, I don't know if you ever heard of that. Like
Oh, it's
dating one of
huge.
your parents.
It's
'cause
huge.
it's just like comfortable. And then you realize like, oh shit, what am I
well,
doing
and
here?
it's rightly so. You put your male and female archetypes on pedestals because your parents should be your
Right.
heroes.
Right.
So you're like, if this person doesn't live up to dad, and we conflate that with having to be dad,
Right,
and that's a
right.
whole thing. But
And
yeah,
then you see the good and bad qualities, and
Sure.
you're like, that's why I gravitate toward even the bad
but
things.
you'll
'cause you're
forgive the
used to
bad things because you
Yeah.
forgive the bad things in your
it.
dad.
Right, right.
Hey, all right, let's continue.
But what I've noticed is like I get really defensive. I'm
Yeah.
a very defensive person. I've been working on it for so long, but I feel like growing up, I was always trying to live up to an expectation and trying to like shoot for the moon with.
Do you have a hard
everything.
time being wrong?
No, oh no, I can. Well, nowadays I can admit.
I was gonna give you bones because I do.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I'm wrong. Like, great. I'm
Yeah,
not.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody's like likes that, but at the same point, I've learned. Like, okay, sit back and actually think about what you're talking about. Think about what's going on. You have to accept it to be able to move on and grow from it. So
Totally.
like, I've learned to be more accepting when I'm wrong. I get defensive more in the sense when somebody comes at my character or comes at a skill of mine, or like even if they're joking, I feel like a lot of the people I was around didn't always have the best intentions.
Sure.
Or at least that's how it was perceived. Obviously, they'll say differently because they're going to be like, oh, I wanted the best for you.
Right.
And this is nobody specifically, just like the influences I've had growing up.
Right.
And friends even. But so I get defensive when people come at my character, or how hard I'm working. My work ethic is like huge to me.
Yeah.
So when one situation happens, like, oh, Miss shows up late, which is funny. I showed up late today. But
You did?
what? Yeah.
I didn't. Oh, you did.
I did, but I'm never
'Cause
late.
you were
Like,
also late.
well, oh yeah, you were
Showed
also
up late to your own house.
You were later than me. So I feel good.
How come all of our guests are like just way more mature than I?
Because I'm talking to them.
Because you're talking to them, guiding them.
I'm just kidding. Or am I?
I was not expecting that.
Yeah, but we got you.
Oh, we got that question coming.
Yeah. Oh, right. I was gonna say too. There's a weird thing that everyone, because like there's this culture of only reading headlines because everyone's lazy and doesn't want to put in the work, and it's not bad depending on what headline you're reading. But I see a lot of people be like, "You don't defend things you're not self-conscious about," and that's such bullshit. Because yes, you do.
Well, yeah. Oh,
if
yeah.
like for
I was gonna say that hit hard when you said that.
you know, it's true because when you were saying all that, I go, everyone would tell me to protect myself from narcissism that, oh, you're only protecting that if you think you have a flaw there. But honestly, they're discrediting, like, if you do a fuck ton of work on something mentally,
Yeah.
or anything, but
Right.
mentally, let's say, like, I work really hard to be altruistic in all my dealings, business and personal. And then somebody tries to say you're not always defending it because they're right.
Right.
Sometimes you're defending it because you're like, no, motherfucker, like, that's one thing I've worked my ass
Work
off
way
on,
too hard to be
and I
getting
will
that,
not
yeah.
let you cut my character down
Right.
there. You say whatever. So, like, I don't think that's true.
Right,
Right.
right. Well, and even if it's a joke, like I said, like somebody, I think one time somebody was like, "Oh, Miss Late," and I'm like, "Never late. Like I'm on time."
You're
I
like, "Fuck you, bro."
Like that's part of my reputation.
Yeah.
I think that's a big thing is my character, my reputation.
You flipped the table,
yeah. No.
Oh.
No.
threw a champagne bottle.
What?
You're like,
No.
where am I drinking champagne with a flippable table? What is this?
What?
Okay.
Plenty of places.
Like,
But-
every place.
No, but like I've just worked very, very hard. Well, not only had high standards for myself, but I feel like my parents always had high standards, which is fine.
Ooh, we're getting deep.
Well, which is fine. They know that even
Oh.
when they see this, they know and they still hold very high standards. They always ask me like, am I doing this? Am I doing that? And whatever. I think part of it's pushed me to become the person I am.
Sure.
And have like my mom's a hustler. She's never needed all the jobs that she's done, but she loves it and she loves hustling. And to her, that's a part of her as a person. And I've gotten that from her. And so I think my work ethic is like super important to me. How much I hustle and work hard. All the things that I have is not just because I was handed to them. It's because I worked hard for them.
Are you doing that out of a place of mom's approval, or are you doing it because you genuinely get
That's-
fulfilled from it?
I love that question.
I got you.
I think when I was younger, a lot of it, it's so funny. She'll know exactly what I'm talking about. We had a conversation recently about this. When I was younger, for so long, it was like they have these expectations for me. So I'm going to meet them. I'm going to meet them. Granted, yes, for me, I'm always shooting for the moon.
Sure.
Even if I never become famous one day, I'm
Yeah.
going to shoot for it until the day I die because like that's a dream, right? Like a
Right.
goal is something different. You can like work towards it and obtain it. But like something like
And you enjoy the process either way.
that's what I'm
Right.
saying, right? So like to me, it's like it's not too much. But when I was younger, I used to try and live up to something. Like I went to college for a year. It was online college. I didn't want to go to college. I did
Yeah.
that because you're the smartest in the house. You're going to be the first one to go to
Yeah,
college.
yeah, yeah,
You're going to
yeah.
like graduate and this and that. So I felt like I had to do that. Granted, all my careers, yes, it would have helped. I didn't for a personal trainer and for a singer. Yes, it would help. You don't need to do those things.
No.
And for my schedule and how I was working and stuff, like I worked like 5 days a week and did like long hours. For me, I didn't need to go to college and waste time.
Sure.
And money was all my money. I didn't.
And if you were going to, the benefit, not to interrupt you, for music college would be in person for the connections.
Right,
'Cause
so-
all those people go off to do.
Right.
So I get that.
So it was
yeah.
online, and I paid full tuition and stuff like that,
Oof.
just out of my own pocket. Like they didn't help me with anything, and I'm grateful
Right.
because I've again worked hard enough to have my own money to be able to do that. But thanks.
Hit me.
Another one.
That's really good, dude.
That is
Another one.
Little lower.
That is so good.
Try again.
Another one.
That's closer. You went too high, too low. The vocalist. Sierra's like, F sharp.
That's
Okay.
off key. No.
Yeah, here we go. No, but that's awesome. I mean, you're 22 and you bit the bullet on paying your own college. But you have loans for it, of course.
Yeah, but I went to Berkeley was part of my online schooling, and I paid for that in full.
Nice.
And I
What
did that.
the fuck word?
Yeah.
Did your parents go to college?
Yeah. My dad didn't. He's a manager of plumbing and heat technician, so he didn't have to go to college for it, but he went to schooling for it. My mom, I forget what college she went, but she almost went to be a lawyer, so she like went through college, and she was like straight A student. She was like everything. Go ahead.
I can't wait till people see the video, and I'm just sneering because I know that was Nate's way of seeing if his digging was right.
It was way off.
I knew it was.
Wait, what did you think?
Well,
He goes-
did some research.
Dude, he goes, her dad's really dumb for being so smart. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? And he goes, because he's some director of logistics, but he can't spell logistics. I'm like, I don't think you've got the right dude.
It's gonna be the
go
same
into-
guy. Watch.
What's
You
his
watch.
name?
Is it David Harris?
Oh God, no.
Oh, thank God, dude. My heart literally sunk.
I
His name is
think.
Jeff.
Oh, Jeff Harris. Yeah, it
Yeah.
might have been.
No, not our Jeff Harris.
No, not that Jeff Harris.
Yeah.
No, but I think does your dad's profile say that he went to Yale for?
Oh yeah,
Nuclear
I think it
physics
says
and
something stupid.
logistics?
Oh, I think it says something stupid. Yeah, it's not real.
Thanks. Edit that shit
No,
out.
we're not, because you don't know her dad, and that's so funny.
Wait, I think that might be real. The other day I looked and I was tagging something and clicked on his profile. I was like, who are you fooling?
Oh, so you know what it was, though? I bet he typed that, and that was somebody's thing, and you click it.
His
It's not,
personality.
you don't write it in.
Well, I was going to say, in his personality and shit is like,
No,
you
I
would not
clicked
understand
off
it.
her page.
No, but what I'm saying like is if you put like in Facebook, if I write
automated.
Outlier Sound Studios and then I say the role, you can start typing and it will say. So you
Yeah.
probably just saw one and clicked that role and it's wrong.
He also could have done it on purpose. Like, he has like such a weird sense of humor that like if you know him, you'd be like, that makes sense.
So the question one day our show will be refined enough to just come out and ask us, does your dad know how to spell logistics?
But yeah, he does.
Okay.
I wish he was here so we can make him. He'd probably get it wrong.
That's
Just
so
spell- yeah, we're gonna
funny,
spell and
dude.
test that guy. Let's bring him in
What's
next time.
more funny is the most tech illiterate person in the room found your dad. Oh, but it was off her
And
page.
her sister. Yeah, I was just clicking off.
Wow.
Yeah, it was very.
That was really good, bro. What was that tune? I want to play it on the key. I got it, bro. I have it. I know. I love how you came in. I don't know if I should be, if you paid me a compliment or if I should feel sad that you didn't think I could learn your song. I love how, piercing the veil.
Hold on.
Last night I'm just like, I fucking haven't learned her song. And I learned it, and then I play it. I'm like, let's do a run through so we can just chill out. And Sarah's like, wow, you can play it. That's what I'm paid to do.
At least I didn't say actually.
Yeah, you know what?
I suppose you
That's
can
fair.
actually play it.
Yeah, that's fair.
No, it's so new. And so like obviously like you've never heard it before. So usually when you're comfortable with a song, it's easier to just pick it up and learn it. You know what I mean?
No,
so,
you're right. Yeah, I
and
get
it was cool to see like come more to life with somebody else. You know what I mean? So I like that.
Oh, just
Sorry.
kidding. I like your
Sorry.
rings.
Thank you.
I only have one.
Appreciate it.
I want more.
This one's from Australia. I just went there.
Let me see.
This blue one.
Oh, I like
Show the
that.
people.
You went to
Yeah.
Australia?
Yeah, I did a game show out there.
What?
Yeah,
You're
recently.
not gonna plug that?
Well, that's actually coming out next month, and I'm not sure the date yet.
What's the game show?
Wait, hold on. Have you plugged this anywhere?
What? No.
Oh my F word. I just remembered I said fuck word earlier, meaning to say F word. I'm so stupid.
Wait,
Said-
am I not supposed to be saying the F word?
No. I just
you
was
can't
being
say that.
stupid and I meant to say F word.
Oh, I see.
Wow.
Okay.
Nate goes right in. What is up today? What happened to us? You want to know something insane?
Yeah.
I have to pee. We can't do that.
What?
I can't leave my seat.
Why?
Break.
I can stop.
No, we can't.
Break.
Why?
We don't edit. That's our thing.
After the break.
You don't edit?
No.
Yeah, but
Nothing?
Do you really want anything? Bro, you said nothing bad. Did you?
It's fine. Just, yeah.
can't talk about
The
it.
thing is,
Just
no.
don't tell your boyfriend about it. Okay, better question.
trust
How many
issues.
times have you heard that sentence?
Yeah, just don't tell your
Oh, what's your
boyfriend.
boyfriend's name? I'm totally kidding.
His name's Ethan. We've been
Ethan,
together for like
I'm
4
joking.
years. So we've
Okay.
been together for a while.
Okay,
I
good.
just like, I don't know how much of him he wants me to talk about and stuff like that. So out of respect, I just would
I
rather not talk about it. You know what I mean?
I like it. I think that's
He's great,
honorable.
but I just, he loves podcasts, but he can have,
yeah. He can come on his own
Just
podcast.
not this
Yeah.
one.
Would Ethan come on? He's like, hi. Why are you here? I don't know. No,
no,
I,
that's
I
fine.
think that's fair.
Yeah, yeah.
That's fair. That's very adult.
Mm.
How? Okay. I'm so stupid. My next question was going to be about your boyfriend on accident.
No, I can't. It can.
I thought we couldn't.
What's
What's happening here?
What's Ethan's middle?
Well, I was going to ask the obvious
John.
question.
It's John.
Ethan John is a great
It's
English
almost like
sailor
Elton
name.
John. Yeah, it's like very close.
It's not that cool.
I think
We're nerds. That's so cool.
I think like names that sound like other names that do well also do well.
I have a question that won't leave the room except on every streaming platform and YouTube.
Okay.
If you were if a guy if a guy's two favorite bands that he listened to all the time were George Michael and Elton John, would you be a little like, well,
I'd have to talk to him first.
okay, good. And that's the end of that.
What if his wrist movement was unbelievable?
Yeah. Also, if his wrists were really
I
loose.
think that's a sexual question.
Hey, Steve.
wasn't,
Hey, Steve. No,
Steve makes an appearance every time.
I know. Verbally, Steve's always here in our hearts. It's a
Yeah.
buddy of mine. He's the most.
Yeah.
Oh no, he didn't. I don't think he went to Idol when you were there.
No, I don't think.
Yeah,
I
he
missed.
did. Yeah, he did.
Did I meet a Steve?
Oh, did he when she was on
Yeah.
last year?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I met
My
him.
big. He looks like an NFL line. He looks like a WWE wrestler.
Oh yeah.
It's like 285
yeah,
pounds.
yeah. I know what you're talking about. But I don't think I ever like properly introduced myself.
You don't have to.
You sound like he wants.
Yeah.
No, I'm totally kidding.
Why did I say it like that?
It's like, I don't think I probably
Right.
introduced myself.
Should have added a wink.
I know that was good. No, but the obvious question to give Ethan credit is how does he deal with all the attention? Kelsey's
That's a good
amazing and
question.
always has been at that, but my exes were not.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Is he good about it?
Yeah.
Wait.
Also, are we
literally
talking about
doing-
Ethan?
No. We're this is fine.
Okay.
This is
okay.
fine.
Okay.
No, this is fine because we've been together for 4 years. So I've been together with.
Yeah,
him
this
for
isn't a
long
fly-by-night
time.
relationship.
No,
4 years
this
is pretty
is-
good.
oh, yeah.
When you're 22, 4 years is like
But let's
almost
do-
a quarter of your life. It's a fifth of your life, right?
Well, we were together since high
Should
school.
we not do the math on that though, right?
Yeah, it's a fifth plus 2 years.
Yeah.
Also, she's 22, right? 22.
That's what I said.
Okay, good. All right.
Math's
good. Math works.
No, yeah, we've been together forever. We've been good.
No, I'm done.
No, I just didn't want to interrupt
No,
anything. No, he's great. He definitely it comes to a lot of things that he can. He comes to a lot of shows and stuff like that. I think like he's in the same boat, I guess, with my dad sometimes, where there's certain shows you don't want to come to because depending on the audience, it can be not tough to see, but like at what point do you just like stay back and just watch and not get involved?
There's like
You know?
it teeters on masochism at some points, and I do agree with significant others in that way.
Right.
Where like you kind of do have to play the part some.
Right.
I'm not saying be outright flirty,
Right.
but you know exactly what
Depending
I'm saying.
on the song, even like
Yeah.
what you were performing, it's like
Right. I'm
the sex
over explaining
appeal
for
and-
people that don't do this.
Yeah, yeah,
Because like they
yeah.
don't realize like you can quite literally lose a crowd or win them by how you're
especially
interacting.
depending on like the place the
Oh,
venue
it's
that you're
huge.
in.
It's huge. So you do have
Right.
to toe the line. So I meant
Right.
that like with Ethan in a real way where it's
Yeah.
like, especially, you, especially in your age, guys now, stuff's different. It's very weird.
Right.
And for,
My DMs are
I
like, people
bet.
are nuts.
I bet-
people are insane.
I bet I could guess what they're like, and I would be so far off. I bet they'd be way worse.
Oh, what were you thinking bad?
Oh yeah,
Because they're awful.
yeah.
They're like
But there's no chill. It's like, what is this that people use a monitor as a shield? It's wild.
it's disgusting.
I mean, like we know you're ancient, but you were on AIM, right?
Yeah, I was.
Were you really?
Yeah.
Let me guess your name. Sandy Mangoes. Give it to me.
Another one.
We called it a
That was good.
callback,
That
ladies
was
and
good.
gentlemen.
That was good.
What was your pale white face?
Jakarta Wolf.
Oh, and what's that mean,
It was
bro?
just a dream I
See,
had,
and I get
man.
so when I go into stores, they're like, "Do you want to give us your email for your rewards?" I'm like, "Here it is." They're like, "What is it?" I'm like, Dan Taylor Rocks at gmail.com.
daddy.
They're like, "Well, I couldn't hear that."
90.
Dan Taylor Rocks at gmail.com.
No.
Yeah.
Why did you change it?
You know what? That's a good question. It was a middle school email, and it's my spam email.
Yeah, but you
Oh,
know
it's
what
for
though?
everything.
But like,
That
make a new-
Gmail saves it. If it was Hotmail,
no, not hot.
Could
All
you
right,
imagine?
yahoo.com.
Dan Taylor Rocks at yahoo.com.
I know. Like when I get emails from people that are Yahoo or Hotmail, I go, I don't know if I should take this one.
Nate, we're gonna switch
Sketchy.
seats. I gotta pee, and you've never sat here.
I don't dare.
Oh my god! Buckle up.
Okay.
Real questions coming.
Should I be scared?
Oh yeah. This is a first, dude. Don't give me beer.
You asked for drink.
Oh, that was good.
His butt was just like the whole camera.
You smell good.
So,
All right, here we go.
hi.
Hey, how's it going? Different angle. Yeah. So you're you want to switch subjects now, or do you want to?
It's up to you. I can continue if we want.
Let's go.
Just so that he has like a.
Yeah.
I don't even think I talked about really. What
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
No, but he asked about how Ethan, my boyfriend, does with the attention and stuff like that. And he's supportive. He comes to a lot of things, like I said, and doesn't come to certain things just again because we talked about the the certain audiences and the role you kind of have to play to at a certain point, which makes sense. I mean, if you're not in the industry, depending on the song or the audience or like whatever you're talking about, you just lean into certain things. You know what I mean? It's A, who you are as an artist, and B, you're just playing to the crowd, if that makes sense. I'm not doing anything crazy, but if there's a song that like has a little bit of more groove in it and you're moving your hips a little more, would you love to see me like talking to people at the edge of the stage? Probably not. Would you like to see people climbing on the stage trying to grab my legs? Probably not. You know what I mean? So at what point, like he doesn't have to come to all of them and he knows that. But when things come up, he definitely like talks about me a whole bunch, which is
that's
super
awesome.
cool. So he's very supportive with it all.
Even keeled. That's crazy. Like at 22, he seems like a very mature guy.
He's a lot like me. Yeah, he's very ambitious. He has huge goals, and we're both kind of on our mission. I mean, we have been for a while, but to be on a mission with somebody else that is just as ambitious or maybe more or vice versa is really cool. So you kind of understand a lot more things than I guess people our age or that we know of go about.
Yeah. He's back, but
do you want to come back?
No, he can stay over there for a second.
We'll break that chair.
Here we will.
Oh, sorry.
So
thanks so much.
He does ambitious stuff. You do ambitious stuff. You do music, personal training.
Yeah.
What else?
Like my hobbies.
Yeah.
Sort of. Well, I love hiking. I love adventuring outside and stuff like that. I love to go dancing and go out to different places and take pictures and traveling and stuff like that. So like I said, I went to Australia recently. I love traveling. I went to Nashville recently, Australia. Soon I may be going out of the country again. I got some like different things planned, but so I definitely love making memories that you can't only like make here. You know what I mean? Making memories is really like the biggest thing, whether it's with myself or with other people. I feel like honestly it's become a hobby. Like on a rainy day or something, I'm like, I'm not gonna sit inside. Like I want to go out in the woods and like make a mud pie. I don't know.
There we go.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. What do you do in the woods?
Is that a real question?
Yeah.
What do I do in the woods?
Yeah.
I mean, I walk.
Okay.
There's an argument for that might be the most awkward question that's been asked this whole episode.
Well, I mean, if you know, right? Like,
what do you know?
Thanks so much, Nate.
What do you do in the woods?
You don't want to know.
I don't think I do.
mushrooms.
Oh, well.
No. All right, there you go.
So we get demonetized. No, that was good. Yeah, we continued the Ethan question sport.
Nate, when are you going to do the Nate tries everything? You're a natural.
I already do it, just not, recorded,
on camera.
Right.
Oh my God. How unalike or close to what you had in mind is this?
Honestly, I had no expectations.
Bro, you're so brave.
What? For what?
It's crazy that she just comes out, doesn't know what the deal is. She's like, Mom, I trust you.
I mean, I've seen some of these, but at the same point, I'm just like, I can't control what comes out of my mouth at a certain
yeah,
point.
dude. Hey.
Oh, you
So
looked
it's
this up before, right?
Yeah, no, I've seen it
So
before.
you knew you weren't going to
smart.
get murdered.
Well, I mean, I'm fine right now.
So
Dude, if you can't tell by the
you
vibe,
haven't
she's
seen
taking
the
it.
after show
Yeah.
ever, so yeah, you don't know.
God, keep the cameras rolling.
Dude, she's like, if she blinks 3 times, she needs help.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Speaking of dead people,
Okay.
what's your favorite ghost story?
Was that going to be the question with that?
Yeah. Do you believe in ghosts?
What? Oh, that's a hard question.
Well,
I'll tell you. Wait, I can tell. No, it's a hard question. Depending on who you say it to, like your beliefs in it.
Yeah.
But I can tell you like a story of my own, I guess. It's not really that creepy.
Oh, wait, you have a personal experience?
Yeah.
Because we love those.
Wait, I can't tell. Is this a bit? Like, do you guys believe in ghosts?
I don't know.
Do we?
Is it a bit?
Is it a bit?
A little bit.
A little bit?
I don't believe in ghosts at all.
I don't like this.
I do.
Oh, wow. She didn't like it in a southern accent. She's like, oh, I don't like these.
There's ghosts in here.
There's a ghost in the machine, dude. Logic quit out on me yesterday for no reason. I cried.
It's just karma.
I literally cried about it like a baby.
That's awful.
I didn't really. I might have. What's your personal?
In this case, we believe in ghosts right now.
Oh, by the way,
It is
firm believers.
You are.
Yep.
He's not as firm.
I can't tell.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Me?
He's hid this our whole friendship.
Do I believe in ghosts?
Oh, he's doing a bit.
I just say you weren't
Hey,
firm. I just. Didn't
I love
say-
how she thought we knew if we're doing a bit. That's my favorite thing. We have no
guys don't
idea.
even
Nope. No clue.
That works.
All right.
It's not even that crazy of a story though.
Well-
it's hard to talk about. I don't know, ghosts. Why I say it's hard because I don't like experience a lot of things that make me think that.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Okay, there's one thing that happened. I moved into my new house a few years ago, maybe almost 6 years ago now. We used to say there was a ghost in our room named Bert. Well, we named him Bert. I don't know.
Kreischer?
What?
Yeah.
No,
No
just
shirt on.
Bert. Like,
Beer got loud.
Drinking beer.
I look at my closet. I'm like, what are you doing here? No, I don't know why we named him Bert. I didn't even know who Bert Kreischer was back then.
Wow.
But I think Bert just spoke to us. Like, I don't know.
Oh.
I don't.
Does your family have any history with schizophrenia?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't know a Bert like ever.
Oh, that's
So,
fun.
No.
Oh, wait, so it was kind of a joke?
Yeah, so it was a little bit of a joke until it got
Okay.
weird. Like, we only said it was a joke because the lights would flicker sometimes. So realistically, I think the light bulbs just need to be changed. But I was a girl, like a young teenage girl. I was like, I don't know what that is.
I just saw Nate's eyes light up. He's a home inspector. He's like, or a chipmunk's going to burn down
Or
your new
your-
home.
or your house
you
gonna
might
burn
wanna-
rats in your walls.
Yeah, you might want to check those wires.
No, but we like used to hear my guitar strumming when I wasn't in my room, and nobody was in my room. So that's what made us kind of like get into it.
A far more important question now is what part of you thought that was just a little story? Your guitar played itself? I just spit
Yeah, I felt a
all
waterfall.
over you.
It's okay.
Your guitar played itself and you think, ah.
Yeah, and not like a chord or anything, but like fully.
I thought you were going to say, and not like that bad either, like full something in the way of Nirvana, just really dark spirit.
Right. No, it was just like I don't know. It just like I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. It was.
Do you have
a full-
animals?
Yeah, I do, but nobody was in there.
You
'Cause-
sure?
No, I walked up.
Oh.
Like I was walking to my room.
What animals do you have?
Well, at my home, at home I have 3 dogs.
Oh, not the one we're talking about though.
No, this is the home I'm talking about when I lived back with my parents. This is back with my parents.
gotcha.
Right now I used to have a kitty, but he died last year.
Oh.
But
But he was at the house.
my kid. Oh no, this is before. Let me put a timeline here. This is when I lived in my parents' house.
See, I was like, I forget you guys didn't live with me.
I'm like, so you were there with me.
Yeah.
No, so when I lived with my parents, this is my old.
okay.
Yeah, so
okay.
my old room. So this is like maybe 5 years ago at this
And
point.
no animals.
No, 3 dogs, but they were all in the living room when this happened. I came
Oh.
home from school and I was walking up to my door, but I heard my guitar strum, like full volume strum, and so I'm freaked out.
That's pretty damning though.
Yeah.
And you know
Yeah.
nothing was in that room.
Oh no, because I opened the door and there was nobody.
Oh, the door
That's-
was shut.
The door was shut.
Blood thickens.
I was
Do it low.
The blood thickens.
Well, too low. And
the
we're
blood.
back. Yep. Nate got morbid. You look over, he's just sharpening a knife. You got
The
creepy
knife
vibes today,
It's been
bro.
a common theme.
I know.
Just don't look at
I
me.
wish
I
people
just
weren't
like
so
the blood
sensitive.
thickens better than the police.
Yeah, the blood thickens is much better.
Yeah.
Dude, I have a count. It's at least 4 jokes I can't say because people are too sensitive. That last one would have hit, bro.
Just say 'em.
No.
Just edit
can't.
it
Would have
out.
killed. No, we don't edit.
Why do you keep marking things down then?
Because in case something's like really bad.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where. If you notice, I mark at the start, so I don't miss it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Well, no. I
you
just-
do. You believe in ghosts.
No, keep it. Let it go.
Well,
I
so
thought that
there's
was
2
it.
situations that happened within 2 days, but my lights would flicker, so we just named him Bert because we were just like, that's
What
funny.
if it was Kurt? Like you said,
I said Kurt.
Cobain.
Oh, something in the way. Do we just become better friends?
You know, it's so funny. This is how my brain works. Like, it just goes off in like different directions.
You're meant for the show.
See, this is perfect.
Oh,
We
better
should-
question. The most important question that will be asked this episode.
Okay.
But pause. But pause.
Wait, what?
Pause. She hasn't finished the story.
No,
yet.
this is so much more important. If if Nate bails out of an episode, will you co-host sometimes?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I see where this is going.
Another one.
On the Julie episode, he just didn't invite me. He's being
Bullshit, dude.
got
Hey,
fired?
hey,
Nate
take
bailed.
that fucking mic and
Nate
say
bailed.
that I did.
Yeah, say what he did.
No, say that I did. Nate said he had something at his.
That's That's not true.
Ha ha!
You had an inspection and then you were having dinner.
The dynamic between me and Nate, that one of them is that he has the memory of a goldfish. Okay. It might be worse. Goldfish have like 3 seconds. And genuine calls me while we're doing the podcast, and then after I call, I'm like, what? And he goes, who's at your house? I'm like, you're Joe. He's, I have no idea what. I'm like, Julia, we did the podcast. He's like, what the fuck? You didn't invite me. I'm like, I just did. He goes, I haven't seen you for a week. I'm like, you were here yesterday. What are you? Anyway, and we're back. Good. So when he forgets.
Those are all true things.
By the way, all week I reminded him of this podcast nicely. And every time he's like, oh, I keep forgetting about that.
Me? Really?
Not you. Just.
Well, you.
You did stalk me enough.
Yeah, dude. By the way, I'm friends with her on these platforms, and I don't see her shit as much as you saw it in the last 24 hours.
Well, you know.
So, Nathan Paling, make sure, watch for that name.
No.
Beeping
Tag
in.
him.
No, I'm on Ethan's. Yeah, I'm with Ethan right now.
Okay.
What didn't we hit? We just got so much. That was so fun.
You didn't ask the question you said was the most important question.
See? That's how bad his memory is.
Oh, no,
Will you co-host?
You did.
Also, yeah,
it's so
that's
funny,
true.
dude.
That's
That's my favorite moment.
That was perfect.
An hour and 30 even. I can't wait to clip that. That is so funny. Oh,
Hold on. 2 things. You didn't let her finish her ghost story.
oh, that's what you meant? I don't believe you.
And I'm still curious about the game show. Can we not?
Oh my god.
This is why you need a mic. Okay,
Well,
hold on.
I was going to make sure we brought it up before.
Is that the end of your
ghost?
ghost story or no?
Sort of. It's
Okay.
not that interesting, but basically,
No, it is interesting. We're
Okay.
crazy.
Well, so the guitar strum, nobody was in there, so I was
That
like,
is fucking weird.
So that
The
made
light's
me-
not weird.
And then I walked in and I was like, Bert, what the fuck you doing?
Oh, and the light?
Yeah, well, the light went and the thing went. So that's when I was like, all right, something a little bit's weird. The only time that nobody believes me, but this is the craziest thing I've ever felt my entire life. The 2 days later, or like within the day or whatever, I'm laying on my sister's bed. She's in front of me so I can see her. There's nobody else in the room. The door's shut. My dogs aren't there, nothing. And her light goes off, whatever. That just is what it is. I'm looking at her. And then I look at my phone and I'm doing something and I feel like a press into my back, like a full force, like my back, you would have seen a mark press into my back. I could draw the finger of what it looked like a sharp nail or something. This sounds so crazy, but I swear to God, this is what happened. And I looked at her and I said, ow, like, why did you poke me? She's like, I haven't moved in like an hour.
And you mean like a discernible finger?
I could draw the finger. Like it was like pointy, like almost like pointed nails or something. Like I could draw the finger of what it felt like and what it looked. It hurt. I said, ow. And she was like, I haven't moved. And then I'm like, you're right. I've been looking at you the whole time. There's nobody around us. There's no nothing. It sounds crazy. I hate talking about this because it literally sounds crazy.
I'm not judging. I'm trying to figure out what rational explanation there could be.
That's
because
what I
like
tried
muscle
to think.
spasm, you wouldn't feel something sharp and
No.
pressure, would you? Those are two.
No, it was like
That'd be
like,
weird.
like poke your leg. Like it literally
Right,
felt
because
like
that's your
something
pressure.
went into it.
But you also felt a nail.
But yeah, I
Those are
felt
very
a
weird-
sharpness
Right.
of it. So that's why it was like, it didn't feel like anything I've ever felt before.
Right.
So just that happening within the few days made me a little bit skeptical. But since then, I haven't experienced anything that's made me be like, oh, I believe in ghosts. Like, I feel like I can only believe it if I've seen it.
Well, the
You know
guitar
what I
thing's weird too because like this house is 130. 1890.
This
Yeah, it's old. So it's very drafty and very shoddy. I mean, we've done a lot, but it needs help.
Right.
I've never had a guitar strum itself in any manner.
And that's
Weird.
why I was like, was there an earthquake? Like what made it move? But it was so
Right.
distinct that I was like, there's no way the breeze could have done that. Like, you know what I mean?
Especially guitar strings. It's not like,
An
I mean, they're in a
acoustic
state of
guitar, yeah.
suspension.
Right.
You know, it's like they need a good amount of force to
Need
make them
pressure.
ring.
Right.
You know, like you're not talking about, a paper fell off. Like I had someone tell me, I believe in ghosts because a tennis ball fell off my mantle that's crooked. I'm like, well,
Your house is
do you believe in ghosts or
right.
do we need to talk about other
Gravity.
things?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Well, be careful because now people probably don't believe in gravity. It's getting crazy out there in these streets.
In the what? Screets?
I like your hat.
Did she say screets?
Did you say she?
Did you say you?
See what I mean? It's bad. Look at us come alive an hour and 33 minutes in.
And moving on to the Australian game show.
Oh, dude. I'm so happy. I've been coughing a lot, baby. That was good. Okay, so what do you think the ghost was? Do you believe it? Do you buy it? Not your story. Do you think it was a ghost?
The fact that you were laying down makes me doubtful. My theory is if you're
95% of ghost stories happen
sleeping-
near sleep.
Yeah.
That is true.
I wasn't sleeping.
Were you not?
How do you
Tell her
know?
you don't believe her without telling her.
No.
No, I wasn't sleeping.
I believe her.
It was like 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
In the morning.
I don't know, man.
So I don't know either, because that's the only thing that's happened to me. So it's like, I don't know what to believe.
I think I would tell my anecdote, but all 3 of our viewers have heard it every episode. So I don't.
DVD playout never happen again.
No, not that one, you son of a bitch.
I don't know why I turned into Cat
That
Williams.
was really good.
for a
Yeah,
second.
I'm a white post-stroke cast Williams.
Castro.
It's been such a good show.
Castro Williams.
Wow, Castro Williams, dude.
Yeah.
That works.
Communism.
Yeah, he works at Immobile on
Immobile?
95.
Immobile?
Immobile's really funny, dude. Okay, back. Holy shit.
We're out of
Right.
gas.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I used to make up ghost stories with my siblings all the time because we lived in a haunted house, though nothing ever happened. The whole town knew that house was haunted, apparently. In fact, Donald Bean, Salt and Pepper, grew up there, that house, and said it was haunted.
And it's still there.
No, but we made all that up, and I was part of it. And then into our adult lives, they all carried that as if they happened. I'm like, guys, I was there. We made it up. This is
It's a
the
joke.
premise in which you believe in ghosts.
Yeah.
So I've become like so fucking skeptical.
So that's why it's like only based off personal experience.
Right.
the
So
only thing.
here's the thing. We should bring somebody. I say it to every guest. Any one of you is welcome. When we bought all this stuff, it's all portable and can run without power.
Okay.
We should go I want an experience so that I can be like, oh, I can't
ghost
explain
experience.
this. Yeah.
I'd be fucked up for life, I feel like.
Why?
I don't know.
You seem ballsy. You couldn't do that?
No, but I am, but the dark for
Oh, you don't like the dark.
The dark what?
I live in the dark.
No, she didn't say the dark. She said the dark something.
No, I was saying the dark and I don't. You know what? No, I love the dark. It's not a weakness. I love the dark.
And my next question, do you want to play with the Ouija board?
Nar, please. No.
Oh, you said like Australian, no.
You're like, no, please.
Nar.
I do that.
Nar.
That's why when you started doing accents, I felt comfortable.
I know. See, I saw her slip after you.
She
Like,
said
no,
nar.
please, sir.
Nar.
I don't play with the Ouija.
Yeah, I'm not interested.
Kelsey is not scared of shit from me and won't let Nate play with our Ouija board in this house.
Oh, you have one.
Yeah.
But
They're
it's
not
by
real. They're made by a
Hasbro.
game company.
Yeah.
They never were real.
I don't know. Are you like a pusher? Would you push it?
Absolutely not. But I know everyone else does.
Okay.
But again, right? Talk about, quick segue back to what we were saying. Your indoctrination as children. I grew up with manipulators and liars. So
Yeah.
I believe my immediate thing is, oh, I'm being manipulated or lied to.
Yeah.
The
It's like-
only reason I believe in ghosts is that everyone has a ghost story.
Dude, everyone has a big fish story. How many caught one?
What are you talking about? I don't have one.
It's a saying. Big fish.
A ghost story is not a saying.
You just sounded like Resident Alien. A ghost story is not a saying. That's really good, dude. I'm so accidentally congratulatory. You know how proud I am of you?
Mm-hmm.
Have I told you that lately?
No.
No, I really am. It's not a bit.
Thank you. Love you.
Love you too.
At the same point, how come we all have that in common, though?
It is weird. I do
know?
agree. There is something to be said about, and this is something I harp on if we're being serious, even though we're being kidding. We're kind of being.
We're being kidding. It's fine.
I guess it's not racist if you say it.
How is that racist?
We're being kidding, man.
You're being kidding. No one cares.
But it is true. I think there's a lot of science we don't understand yet. I have
Right.
said that a lot. It's annoying to you, but I haven't said a lot on here. It is, right? Like
Yeah.
if you dropped, someone said if you dropped a nuclear reactor in like ancient Amazon tribes at that time, they would know what it is. They would be like completely be like, this is a cursed magic thing
Right.
and demons live in it. And they would be getting sick because it would
Right.
have fallout.
If you dropped a nuclear reactor in Wilton, we wouldn't know what the fuck it was either.
Oh my God, dude. That took the cake, bro. Congrats. That's really smart. And don't say where we are.
If you dropped a
Yeah, let's. Well, you know what? Hey, we edit shows now.
We've done that like 16 times.
I know, dude. It's so bad. What do?
What?
Man, you got. I know why she believes in ghosts. She's a witch.
What?
What?
I know which.
She got passed on. It was like they passed it to her.
You
Dude,
wish.
that's a movie. We can make a trailer of that. They touched her spine, and she's like, and then she's like,
Now she-
"Did you touch me, Emily?"
You'd never know.
Dude, the exorcism of Sierra Lynn. And that,
No, I need an
by the way,
exorcism.
in that,
You kidding?
In that moniker, Sierra Lynn's better.
The Exorcism of Sierra Lynn.
So it's gonna be Sierra Harris from now on.
It is better.
That's really good,
What am I
dude.
working with here?
Give me bones. That character was really tight. Oh man, that was so good. The timing, the punch.
God.
Hot damn.
Hot damn.
So we gotta have a ghost experience, and that's the bottom line.
I'd do
And
it.
that's a bottom line.
I'd do it.
Cold says so.
Would you?
I do because I don't talk about ghost stuff with anybody. So I feel like now
Okay.
that I would do it.
Are you willing? Oh, that's what I was just gonna say. Science we don't understand yet. And Nate made the greatest joke, so it's good that you interrupted me, you motherfucker. And I think we will a lot of things. I firmly believe,
yeah.
and I'm not schizophrenic.
Well,
You're like, well, I'm still
Here we
not too. That we will a lot of things to us, and we don't take into account how strong our minds are.
yeah. Well, that and karma.
Well, what's weird is you literally were like, the light was flickering because of bad bulb or wiring, but then you guys kind of played up on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
How much of that was you?
We believe in things.
I'm not saying you wanted, like you imagined it.
No, yeah, but like you convince yourself of something, and then all of a sudden you're like, that is a ghost.
Bro.
Oh, God. Yeah. You know,
Yes.
I believe in that.
So do you believe in Bigfoot?
What is that noise?
What? Your internal dialogue? There's no noise.
You didn't hear that?
I heard it.
Yeah.
Like a tapping, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you two.
You didn't hear the da.
Wait, was it this?
Well, it wasn't a song.
Yeah, Nate makes everything dubstep. This episode, every time Nate hears a sound, he's like,
Bigfoot? No.
you related to him.
My dad.
Dude, I'm going to make a merch shirt for Nate. It's just going to be a caveman T-Rex.
Shout out Connor.
Connor Sawtell, my best friend for life. Oh, Sailor Ink Tattoos is coming on. We haven't discussed it, but they are. Okay, Australian game show. What the
Yeah.
fuck? How? Why?
Honestly, it was a long shot. So, I guess
You're hearing my stand.
Oh, I tell you.
I can't do it. What?
It's my family. So
Yeah.
my mom, my dad, my aunt, and my uncle.
Do you
So
guys
they,
frequent Australia?
what?
Do you frequent Australia? Like, is that where your family goes?
No,
Oh.
I've never been outside the country until that. So it was kind of cool to
Oh,
like
you're 22. I
So
keep
let's
fucking
go
forgetting.
all the way around the world for the first time.
20. I think it was 24 hours or something like that. So
Fuck
they did two
that,
flights.
dude.
But but they feed you and stuff. So that's fine.
Actually, I heard
fine.
that. Is it the flights to Australia that are like notoriously awesome? Is that the case?
The food was all really
What,
good.
what'd you fly on?
Qantas.
Delta.
Oh.
Oh, never mind.
I don't know. No, it was
No, I'm
like
kidding.
random. Like
Yeah.
they book it and everything like that too. So, you just kind of go on whatever. But yeah, so I did that in the end of January, beginning of February.
Okay.
And it's gonna air next month. I'm not sure the date yet, but it's gonna air every Tuesday starting May 28th.
Have you teased this already? How come I haven't seen anything about it?
I think I put one video on my story or something.
Is this a
but I haven't, like,
reality
talked
show
about it.
or a game show?
It's a game show. So it was like popular in the Netherlands, I believe, was like super big there. It's called the Quiz with Balls. And so you stand up on a platform about. No, I know. Well, that's the thing.
Could have workshopped that name a little bit, and we're back.
No, they kept it for America. So, but you stand.
It's
Like,
Dutch. They don't care.
honestly, for America, that's a good one.
that's perfect.
Yeah.
People love that. And he makes jokes, like the host makes jokes and stuff like that.
Oh, that's
too.
fun.
What's it called? But you're standing 10 feet on a platform above a bunch of water in full clothes, and you get asked a trivia question, and however many players you have left is however many correct answers there are.
Oh,
so you
cool.
stand in front of the correct answers, and let's say you stand in front of a wrong answer, you get hit in the water by a huge, massive. It's kind of like not like a
Bosu
volleyball.
ball?
It's like
Kind of like a Bosu ball, a little thinner. What are those? Oh, kickball, like a kickball. Yeah,
Ooh.
it's like a huge kickball.
To
Like
the face?
what? No, you're not facing it.
No, it's
You're
huge.
not facing it. No, it's behind you, so you don't know if you're gonna get hit.
Oh, that's really dope.
Yeah, so your
that
toes are on the
sucks,
edge.
dude.
Can we
It's-
do a version of that in the lake?
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
It's
I love
awful.
that. Was it scary as shit?
It was terrifying. I literally was like, hit me in the water, hit me in the water.
Oh, because you wanted it over.
Because,
Yeah.
yes, but like, obviously you want to win and stuff like that, but it's terrifying. 10 feet above the water and you have to put your toes on the edge. So you're looking down every single time. There's a live audience too.
Can
And what's
you-
funny is 10 feet doesn't sound like a lot.
Oh
But
my God.
bro.
It was so high.
Yeah,
When you're
it's
looking,
scary.
when you look up at the other people doing it, you're like, that's not bad. You
Yeah,
get
yeah.
up there and you're like, I'm at the top of Everest.
And you're about to get bad. You don't know how you're
That's
gonna fall.
true too. It's like if
Yeah.
you're not in control of the fall.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I've heard of stories of guys going up on like high dives,
Mm.
and they jump off cliffs easily that high, but they get on the high dive. There's something about the isolation of the pool And like,
Oh, it seems like you're not gonna hit it.
right, and
Oh.
that it's
Right.
like you're up there to jump, and it's there's no
Right.
other purpose, and it's weird.
Well, and you don't know if you're going to get hit or not. So each
That's
time,
huge.
that's the stress of it. If you don't know if you're going to get hit or not, you don't know if you got it correct. Like, you have no idea. Even if it seems like the most correct answer in the world, you're thinking you're just going to get hit every
What
time.
was can you tell a question? Do you remember any of the questions?
I
or no?
can't tell.
No.
No, no.
Were they good though?
They're
was it?
really hard questions.
Oh, okay.
Were they like
Like, you-
Australian themed? Like, what was this 1960 Australian?
What was Vegemite made from?
No.
That was
well,
like
it came.
East Cheshire. That wasn't
Yeah,
even.
that wasn't even close.
What was
I
that?
thought you made up
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that was my world.
Yeah.
Give me an Australian.
Right. I don't know.
Good eye, mate.
Yeah, good eye, mate.
Good eye, mate.
That's pretty. She's good, dude.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, I do Australian a
She said
lot.
no.
It's not that good.
She said no.
That's so good,
I think it's the only one I can actually do, though.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
dude. Everyone in the comments is gonna be like, "That's New Zealand, bitch. Shut the fuck."
Like, you don't get it.
No, New Zealand is the like
Almost British,
I'm
Australian.
a rock like that. He's like,
Oh,
asking a
yeah.
question.
Now you're lip
Hi,
going
what's
out.
up? I'm
a
cool.
rock.
I'm in at a rock.
Yeah, I'm on a rock.
How are you? Piss off, Space Ghost.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
I like that. No, but no. So it was American. So it was filmed in
Okay.
Australia, but everybody was from America.
Why are so many? Is it on a streaming thing?
It's on Fox.
Okay, well, even them. So much shit is filmed now in New Zealand, Australia.
Yeah,
So
other
much.
countries.
Is it gonna be on here?
A24.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So it's for America now. They just filmed it out there.
I'm
So,
fucking pumped, dude. Can we have a watch party for fun?
yeah.
Okay, I'm doing
So,
it.
well, we're gonna have a watch party.
I'm coming.
I think at a
You're like,
restaurant. Or something.
okay.
So you're not
Wait, where?
invited, but
In Point Sebago. We're gonna-
Okay, hold on.
also,
you wanna
what's
know
the
more?
name of this
Yeah,
show again? Ball of
Quiz-
Salt.
Quiz with balls.
I just need the title, so I had to.
With
Yeah,
balls.
here we go. Where are all your singing videos in?
The big room you're talking about.
Yeah,
That's Point Sebago. It's a
Okay.
clubhouse, so it's like people can do communal laundry and stuff like that there.
got it. It
Yeah.
sounds like I mean, like a lot of people. It's a lot of reverb, but it's for like an acapella thing.
Yeah, for fun and stuff like that. Yeah, the natural acoustics are so good in there.
It's so good.
But I only do it every once in a while because I'm like, I don't need that to, you know what I mean, do it. But it's fun. You know, it's fun.
I like it, dude.
Yeah.
Look at her being her own A&R agent. Hey,
So what
Hey.
the fuck is communal laundry?
does someone need to know where you are? Are you doing okay?
We're doing communal laundry over here.
That's a punk album, dude. Communal laundry.
Like these aren't my shorts. Well, there they are now.
That was you're real close to German right there. We gotta be careful. And the way you said it, the hype. It's it's 2024. Things are hairy.
I've never heard those two words together.
Yeah. I feel like we're missing a giant. Like we bring on her, who like the number one thing you want to plug, I would imagine, is your music. And we've talked about your music. You can almost see through there. I don't know if
As
the
soon as
camera
she said
can
rabbit hole, it was fucking that was
off, gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to the music, I want to pay you some respect and compliments. I've heard everything that you've put out, really good stuff. For especially you're 22. How old is some of that stuff, or is it all pretty freshly?
Well, some of the newer stuff coming out is like within the year old.
Right.
Some of the older stuff.
Like, did you have these in the bag? Are they from like late teens up?
No, actually, I didn't. I wasn't really writing when I was younger. I just started writing about 2 years ago.
Oh, so
3
you're
years
new
ago.
to writing.
Yeah, very
Hot
new.
damn. So even more so then it's like
Yeah,
they're really good. It's like your sense for hook
yeah.
is really strong.
I did a lot of research too into doing it. I
Okay.
like based on like, algorithm wise, what's good and stuff like that. But that's just for like posting wise. When it comes to music wise, I mean, I've written poetry my entire life. Never
Okay.
fully put it into songs. So I get how you have to what's it called? What's the word? Structure.
Rhyme.
How you have to,
Okay.
how you have to structure
What?
it and stuff like that.
Oh, I said rhyme.
I thought you said L'chaim. I'm like,
L'chaim.
dude, you gotta.
Change it up here.
I know.
No, but so I got to,
Is this not bar mitzvah? Let me get that out. Okay, sorry.
I've also sung my entire life and have written like really bad songs when I was younger. So like I was
Haven't we all?
like horrible. Somebody was like, "How funny would it be if you like put out your first song ever?" And I was like, "Nobody will ever."
You're like, it would be
hear that."
the opposite of funny.
Yeah, no, it'll end my life.
But no, your sensibility, you can tell you've written your whole life poetry wise, because your sensibility is really strong. And hearing, because again, you started recording and releasing stuff a year ago.
About a year ago. So
Right.
about a year and a half ago, I started like writing like in depth because so I'll backtrack a little bit. I never thought I'd be in a band, and I'm in a
Yeah.
band now. I got discovered in 2020 by this band at Point Sebago. I was just
Yeah.
performing because I've performed there for years. And I was always thinking like, I'm going to be on Broadway. Like that's my dream. That's what I'm going to
Ooh,
do.
I see that.
I thought I was going to go to school for musical theater.
Yeah.
I'm a completely different person now. Back then I was like, I can't dance for shit, but somehow I'm going to make it into all these schools and I'm going to, like just dream big, whatever.
Yeah.
I never even thought being in a band was a possibility.
Right.
And so I didn't think about anything like that. So I didn't go down that route of writing music and stuff because I didn't think that was going to be my path. I just, for some reason, didn't even think about it. Then I got discovered by the band. Joined the
Nate looked at me and I can't. Dude, stop.
What? I was going to say, you didn't think you were going to be in a band, and yet on May 5th, you just played at the Brunswick?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know?
Oh, you stalked me a lot.
Ethan, Nathan Paling. And it could come up under pseudonyms.
You don't
Ethan, I got this.
I got a pocket knife, don't worry.
Yeah, it's sizable.
But yeah, so I never thought I'd be in a band. I joined the band. And we just did a bunch of cover stuff for years. And to get
Well,
that
and it works. I mean, that's where you're
yeah,
playing.
I was gonna say around here, especially people just want to hear certain things.
Yeah.
And then I started writing when I was like, oh, I actually I loved playing a different character because it was fun to tap into different sides of me that maybe would never be me or I just not who I am.
Sure.
But then to be able to actually be myself on stage and to be unapologetically myself,
Yeah.
was a whole different thing. And that was the holy grail of
It
my career.
opened up the floodgates.
Oh my
for you.
gosh,
Yeah.
it was this is exactly where I'm meant to be.
Yep.
I always knew the stage is where I was meant to be, but once I did that and could be myself, and it didn't matter what I was
Dude,
doing.
make your stage Broadway, baby.
If they called me tomorrow, I'd still say yes. Because
Have you ever thought of doing it? You'd probably kill it.
I can't dance for shit. I'm a mover.
So here's the thing. Number one, people think all people that can sing and play stuff have rhythm and can dance. And it's
Wait,
not
no, I
true.
have rhythm.
Well, you're
I
like,
can dance.
I'll pocket knife you,
I can
bitch.
shake like Shakira, but I can't point my toes for shit.
Yeah, that's it.
know what
But
I
no, but the thing is, I say I can't dance either, but I think we could dance.
I don't know if you can dance.
Yeah, you don't. I can dance.
Okay.
No,
No,
I
I can
can't.
dance.
I can't.
It's more of I'm a singer who can dance, if that makes sense. So it's I'm not technical. I grew up doing dance when I was younger, but I didn't
Did you say
continue it.
Hanson?
What?
Bop. What?
Don't be. That was so quick, dude. That was really good. I thought you said Hanson.
No. I think I said dancing.
Dancing. Well,
Dancing.
and that one makes more sense. There it is.
Who's dancing?
Yeah, I don't know. So, we're changing the stage name. You heard it here first. It's going right back to your name.
Okay. Yeah.
All of that, I forgot I started all that to compliment you on the song that we're going to do live in studio. It's so good. And to hear this, I don't even know where to put it. It's not because I can't help but hear things like a producer and be like, how would I produce it? What do I hear in here? What
Right,
elements
right.
can I draw from? And there's this indie folk soundtrack vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At least I'm hearing it's not like a female Lumineers, but there's something there. There's the character you're playing vocally, that dainty. It's not I can't explain what I'm saying. I can see it. I can see the character on stage. It's really cool. And I didn't see that in your repertoire, I guess. I didn't know
Yeah.
you had that.
I think it's once I started tapping into more emotions and things and figuring out what they meant is
Right.
when I started writing more like that.
Right.
Because I've written things like, fuck that guy, he's horrible. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And that's fun and that makes sense, woman empowerment, this and that. But I think once you start tapping into the vulnerability of it, you
Right.
get a whole different repertoire.
Yeah.
And that's what I've started to kind of write and stuff like that. And whether it's upbeat or kind of like this where it's a little softer, I think it speaks more true to who I am and what I bring to the world just as a person. So I think that's more the route that I'm going to go down a little bit more.
Do you think you have better luck? Have you found better writing in kind of the method acting approach, like we're saying? Because you definitely play a character in that writing and in the way you deliver it.
Yeah.
And it's really strong. I was when I was listening to your songs before I asked you, hey, do you want to do a live studio? What do you want to do? I was what one would if I picked, want to do? And then you sent home and I was oh my God, this would have been, even if you hadn't said, can we do that? That's what I would have wanted to do.
Right.
It's
right.
really good.
And there's a few more actually I could have sent you because I'm working on an EP right now.
Oh, I want to hear the demos.
Do you
Is it recorded or is it just demos?
just demos right now.
Oh, I want to hear them.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
I can hear it because nothing's official, but that's
Yeah.
what I'm working on. I have 6 or 7 songs.
Do you have a target date or no?
No, I'd like to this summer.
Yeah.
My summer plans right now are kind of crazy, up in the air. Some things
You're
going on.
gigging a ton.
I'm gigging a ton. I have some I can't talk about some things, but I have some things I'm working on.
And this is the Sierra Harris Band. I almost said Sierra.
Sahara.
Hey,
Yeah.
I get that all the time.
Say?
Sahara. I get it.
Sahara.
Also,
This is
the
the Sierra.
Spanish word of the day is Sierra.
Is that what you said?
Sí, cierra la puerta.
Well, no, not that way.
What's that way mean?
Just close the door. But Sierra, your name, is a saw.
Yeah,
Or a mountain range.
I'm a tough bitch.
Yeah, she's a tough
Just a
bitch.
buzzsaw. Right
Come at us. You think me and Connor were a
You
team?
think you're
bro?
on the same team?
Yeah.
We're on the same team.
Did you hear my yeah?
God, don't fight over me.
Yeah. Sierra, what's Harris mean?
Haris? I don't know, man.
Don't just make up.
Just say it Spanish.
He's like, well, the S is usually silent, Hari, and it means she needs to shave. That's all I had in me.
That was good.
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I love all this. I love all this for you. You are such a good sport. Did you have fun?
Doing this?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Genuinely?
Yeah, no.
Not just
for
because
real.
the things are blinking red? Nate?
What? No. 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 I like to talk, and I like people that also like to talk. You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
some people are too quiet. And
I
so-
think you took the cake for longest pod.
You.
Today?
Wait. No, not this show. Actually, wait. How long did Whitening Lab go for?
The whitening web?
Nate? That's our tribe.
2 hours. I don't know.
No.
No, it was. Fuck. Well, we have more
It
just for the
wasn't
end.
It wasn't 2 hours. No way.
I think it was 2:12, if I remember.
Long. It was long.
That sucks.
What?
Oh, we can keep going.
We can
Because
do
I'm
it part
OCD and I
two.
wanted to.
I think part 2 is the way to go.
Yeah, that's so funny. We've had a lot of these fail because
Because of you.
I'm the only one fucking running everything. And
So the boss sucks.
yeah, it starts at the top. And every time we restart, it's infinitely better. It's weird.
Is it?
So I wanted to just run the song.
Do the
See?
song.
Okay.
No, we did. Bad memory. Okay, I end every show with the same questions because I think it's important to push culture forward
Okay.
and get people's like opinions. And we always start with these guys. First thing is something you guys have read, and it doesn't have to be like I tell people it's not like it doesn't have to be the best book you've ever read, or like you don't have to make a statement about your beliefs with this pick. It's just whatever you're digging right now.
I think you should read my shirt. Flying Pig. Shout out to Peter Brown. Cincinnati, Ohio, baby.
Did you do the half marathon?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Have you been there?
I know it doesn't look like he did,
Well, actually, yes, but it's
Actually,
part of
yeah.
the song. It's part
but
of the
that's
story.
we thought that was hilarious that I was playing him the song, and he goes his jaw dropped and he goes, "Holy shit, this is Ohio." Listen. I was like, "What?"
Ohio Connection.
I could tell you the story.
Let's hear the
Do it.
story. Yeah.
You want to hear it now?
Yeah.
Well, I was driving to Nashville.
Okay.
With my car, everything packed in my car. I was going through a lot of emotional stuff. I have this thing where I like to like run to a new state and move. Just
Oh, we
because-
definitely need a part 2 now.
Yeah.
I didn't know of any
Oh,
of this.
there's a whole bunch.
What the F word?
Mm-hmm.
With Ethan?
What? No.
I'm on your
And it's
team.
fine to talk about, but yeah,
Oh.
by myself every time.
I will say, I don't know what's fine to talk about with you.
Also, if you were going through Ohio to Nashville,
Yeah.
were you lost? a little bit?
Sightseeing.
No,
No, it's
I was
right-
going that way. I didn't want to go
Yeah.
through New York City.
You're like Canada.
So, well, we have family in Ohio. We have family, so we stopped there for the night. That's why.
Gotcha.
So I stopped in Ohio.
Oh, okay.
But the whole thing with the Ohio thing is, well,
Oh, and you went over the winter. Is that what the winter's
I
like?
know,
I
no,
literally
things are-
winter storms the entire time, but we had no choice. I mean, like, we didn't know it was going to happen.
That's so
And you
cute.
get, what is it called? The lake effect or
Yeah,
something? You
yeah.
know what I'm talking about? So,
Do you remember how fucking cold? People think we're tough in Maine. Minnesota,
oh,
holy fuck.
Well, that's why they talk like that.
That's like a new cold. Well, I don't know.
I'm Minnesota. I gotta keep my mouth closed so no snow flies in there.
That was like a guy from Ireland.
That's
moved
what
to
they
Minnesota.
sound like.
Well, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, Minnesota.
Oh, don't make them strange.
do you have any fans from there? Because they're going to be.
They are gonna
No,
hate you.
fuck
now.
no. It's nice of you to think I have fans in plural.
Nobody watches this show, by the way.
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
Sorry if you're from there.
No, I love Minnesota. It was actually unbelievably scenic, obviously, but it was pretty. I love
But
it.
we were actually on the way to Ohio.
Hey, do you see this? I was getting back. So you got stuck in a storm in Ohio?
Yeah, but we had to drive. Well, we didn't, I guess, have to drive. We stopped at a family friend's house, and they live in Ohio. So we
Okay.
stayed there for the night. We broke it up into 2 days. Long story short, my mom actually had the flu the entire time while we were driving. So I ended
Ooh.
up driving the entire time. She's going to hate you for saying this. She puked on herself in the car.
What's her name?
Lynn.
Lynn.
Oh.
Okay, and we're back.
Well, I put this on TikTok so everyone fucking knows about it. But yeah, she was puking on herself while driving. So I had to end up driving.
Oh, while
So-
driving.
That's, you know what,
we
actually,
almost
very
died.
impressive.
We almost died.
That's-
It was not.
Dude, to keep.
If you're,
Oh!
yeah.
Not in my
Blizzard,
car.
she's like, "Blah." Dude, that's crazy, dude.
Dude, she's not. What do you think? How
There's a
big do you think?
blizzard. She had to stop.
Nate, what steering wheel? Nate's doing wide grip
Your
roads.
mom
She's
is
like,
short, dude. Your mom is short. She's super short.
not driving a big rig.
Right.
He's like, oh, I thought Sierra had a Peterbilt. I don't know. No one tells me shit.
I'm crying because it was a Subaru Impreza, first of all.
Yeah, the daintiest.
Second of all, she did.
Okay, it's like this.
No, dude.
What?
Look at his. What?
You never driven a car before?
You're skiing. Yes, I've driven a car.
He's doing Zumba.
Nate
while
goes,
driving.
this is Nate's justification of Peterbilt to Subaru. He goes, oh, sorry. You just changed your hand position, dude.
Dude, what do you think that is like a Jedi fighter?
Have you seen a Subaru, bro?
Look out the window.
There's two of them. We own one. If you want to
They've
see
been
one.
in one.
I'm crying. No, it was awful. So it started like that at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Ooh.
So it was a 20-hour drive.
Was it food
about-
poisoning?
What?
Did she stop at
we had
Arby's?
it- well, no.
That was way too passionate, bro. I need you to breathe.
I bet it
Do you
was.
want a sponsorship or
I
something?
know.
I hate Arby's.
Oh, no.
Bro.
Don't send us any money, Arby's.
Sorry.
I couldn't find the camera. I thought that was the
dude,
camera for
the
a second.
joke's in my head. Oh.
Okay. Well, so no, the night before, we had kind of a going away night, I guess. So
Okay.
we had a good amount of wine, but she also had the flu and didn't know. So it was like a mix of both.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, so I was supposed to sleep the first like half of the ride. She puked on herself. I cried hysterically, obviously, because we're in the middle of the highway. So we pulled off.
You cried hysterically?
Yes, because I was like, no,
Oh, it's
my
your
car.
car. It's your
my
car. I keep forgetting. Ew.
And also, like, she was driving. I was gonna die. She's literally like puking and like trying to hold her. It was awful.
Would not be
Awful.
my
I love
reaction.
you, Mom. That was the worst.
Oh, I wish
my
we could
life.
be less PC. I sold a car because of body fluids one time too.
You
not
sold a
same
car or
story,
bought a
dude.
car?
sold one.
Oh god.
Kels, what have you been reading?
Was she done?
No, she's not done her story.
That was the Ohio story.
No, it wasn't.
Oh.
I talk a lot.
the end.
No, wait.
You're.
I didn't even get to Ohio yet.
I thought you were in Ohio.
No, this
He
was
just
before I
shuts
even got
movies off
there.
halfway.
Oh, shit.
He just like.
I never do that, and anyone that does that is a psychopath.
It's like next song.
If I start a movie at 4 a.m., I'm going to bed at 7 or however, whenever
you'll
it
watch
ends.
it.
He's like, why are you watching The Godfather
it's
at
an
4
hour and a
a.m.?
half. Yeah, it's an hour and a half movie.
Daniel puts himself to sleep with The Irishman on the credits. All right.
Well, long story short, we had to drive through Ohio. We stopped in Ohio. But at the time, and I guess currently or whatever, I'm just going through a lot of different phases in my life where I'm like trying to figure out where I want to be and what I want to do and stuff like that. So I've tried to move like twice. I moved to Brooklyn for a little bit as well. Came
Ooh.
back.
Ooh, yeah.
Nashville
Oh, this
for
is
a-
why it's okay with Ethan, because this is a youth thing.
Yeah, it's a
I
career
got it.
thing.
I got it.
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
it.
So he could technically come, but he also has things he's got going on
Yeah,
here.
right.
So like, and we were together for so long. At a certain point, we're like changing a lot of things about ourselves right now. So
Well, and you guys are young. It's like you got
Yeah.
together at 18,
16.
so more than
I've
4
known him
years.
since- Yeah, but I've known him since 16. So,
Oh, right.
So like 17, I guess you could say. We got
Yeah, I mean,
together.
you guys are young. Like figuring out, I can't imagine. I didn't do the figure out who I am with somebody thing. That's tough.
It's hard.
And it's admirable.
It's very hard, and it's hard to do with somebody. So that's why, like, I don't know. So, well, when you're also moving by yourself, you think of a lot of things. Like, should I have brought him with me? Am I scared to be by myself somewhere in a new whatever? You know what I
Right.
mean? So you're just going through a lot of things. So there's a line that's like, am I sure that you're the one that I should follow? Because I'm driving there and I'm thinking like, should I follow myself or should I be following my life back at home? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
so
love that.
So that's why I say like home is not the place for me because a house is different than a home. When you feel home, it's something you feel internal.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I feel like it takes a long time sometimes to figure out, not just like you can have multiple homes in your life, but to like really be like, oh, I belong here and this is where I'm meant to be is different.
And you need more credit for that line too, because it's in my mind now. I get writer's block a lot because I'm like, everything's been fucking said. I don't have a unique take right now. I just don't feel it. I don't know that I know a song that's been touched on with that kind of finesse. Because that's a really cool setup. Out of all
Yeah.
the towns I've seen, home is not the place for me.
Right.
That's really good.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Because it's just, that's a hot take on that. I think that's
And
cool.
when it's real. And that's
Yeah.
the thing, especially my music, no matter how I say it, I like to be as real as possible because multiple people are going through the same thing at the same time,
Sure.
whether you know it or not. But also like you don't even realize sometimes what's happening. And so through songwriting, being able to explain it in different words, and I'm like, oh, like sometimes I'll be writing something and I'm like, I don't even know if I needed to hear that, or like, I'll have
right.
epiphanies
So
that
it's
I'm like, wow.
like there's almost a catharsis to
Oh
it.
yeah, I
you're
like
putting
cried
it-
a lot writing that song because
That's cool.
I knew a lot of the emotions that I was going through. I'm always running away. There's a line about running away. It's not like running away from the people that I'm around and stuff like that, but it's hard when you're, 22, but any age to figure out, like, I don't know if this place is right for me. I don't know if this is what I want to do. Am I good enough to do the thing that I want to do? So sometimes you go searching for it, and when you don't find it after a while, you're like, damn, am I doing the right thing? Is even my career right for me? So I think a lot of question marks came up in like why I moved and stuff like that. And those 20 hours that I had to drive and 20 hours back, you think a lot.
Oh, that's all you got.
A lot.
Yeah.
You know,
I made a joke to my sister that she should go to prison.
Where's the crickets button, dude?
Don't talk. That's the most Mainer I've ever heard you sound. You sounded like my kind of brother, Derek.
I'm you.
Where's the crickets button, dude? No.
That's someone Maine, like Theo Vaughn's from Maine.
that is Theo Maine.
Yeah.
What would his name be? Cleo Vaughn.
Theo Von Winkle.
Real. No, but the joke was, you dick, was that I think she needs to be with her thoughts. Forced to be with her thoughts. Like, you can't play country music so loud that you can't feel.
Right.
And they try, and it's a common thing. But I think that's the thing. Like, we look at art, and a lot of the time we hone in. We want it to be about somebody or about a thing.
Right.
And like, you can blow out your perception. So I'm like, I feel like what you're saying is maybe a lot of that writing had to do with like an existential sense of your own.
Yeah.
Not so much Maine isn't where you need to be. It's like you don't feel home in your being right now.
Right,
Like
right.
some things.
Well, because obviously I love Maine and I love being here. And when I've gone away, it's not like, fuck this place. Like,
No,
this
I
place
do
is
too.
horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes it's like, okay, I could do without the snow for a little bit, right? Sometimes. At the same point, it's like, a home isn't necessarily like where you are. It's just where you are in life, or like where you are with yourself as a person. You know what I mean?
It's so big. And I say this all the time, and I think for the people that need to hear the stuff you're talking about, there was no mistake that I came back to Maine. There's a certain thing here.
Right.
And it's great. But like you said, you have to know, like, I remember when I started doing YouTube way back on my own channel, I was like, I want to put out tips for up and comers, because they listen to people they shouldn't be listening to just because they're willing to tell you.
Feed them everything.
Yeah, and it's like
wrong,
everyone thinks, even before country was cool, everyone in Maine, for some reason, is like, I got to go to Nashville. It's like, only if that works as part of your plan does that need to happen.
And if that's a place you've always wanted to live, like, that's different. It depends on what you're going for.
And you have to be careful the source. Like, some people, I was like, you know what? Even not in music, this person's going to grow by going there and coming home with their tail between their legs and learning that where you are doesn't matter.
You go from big fish to...
For sure. So I wouldn't dissuade some people. I'd be like, yeah, Nashville's good. Go.
Yeah.
You know, because
Learn
it's...
your lesson.
Yeah, right. And
Yeah.
it's cool that Nate and I always try to find insight from every guest, but it's amazing. You actually said this earlier before we got really goofy, that it seems like every guest is so mature.
Yeah.
And they are. And it's crazy. And is it a symptom of the time, or is it a symptom of you and I are
Just good at finding mature people to
Nope.
be on the show.
immature? But I like that stance. That was really good. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I think I'm way behind.
I kid. You're not. You're enlightened. It's crazy. Did I cut you off?
No,
Because
but
they're
I
both
can,
looking at me like I did.
No, but I can continue if you want.
Yeah, go.
Part of my whole thing and why it's also the song's not resolved at the end. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah,
and
I
that
did.
was on purpose. I mean, a lot of people do it on purpose.
Also,
right?
holding
But-
that stagnant note
Yeah.
thematically says that too, which
Yeah.
is so smart.
Well, and like some people don't in music, especially like musicians, a lot of time understand it if they're in the artist part of it. But some people are like, oh, like where did it go?
They want the resolve
And-
too,
right,
Because it doesn't
and-
hit that C.
But like my life, it doesn't have a resolution yet. So that's kind of like,
Is that your choice?
yeah.
Oh my god, dude!
That,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Because I figured, because you don't write. Do you write the music?
no, I mean I do it on my guitar sometimes, but most of my guitar player.
Okay, but
Or
you're.
does your guitar do it for you?
Say it again.
You know what, dude?
Oh.
That was so good.
I was like, wait a second. No, I mean sometimes I come up with my stuff and that's how I get the melody, but
Right.
the spiciness of it, I let my guitar.
But
player
you
kinda-
play director of the
Yeah.
movie. Like, you're like, oh, don't resolve. Don't go back to the root.
Yeah,
Because it's
yeah.
like, okay. Because
Yeah.
that's a really, really smart choice.
Thank you.
Yep, that's my favorite part. Like the riff, that hammer on you loved when I was playing you it before she got here, and then that non-resolve are the two strongest elements in that song.
Genius.
Thank
That
you.
is genius.
Yeah,
Appreciate that.
they're
and-
really, really well done.
And that's the kind of the thing is like a lot of people don't know where they're at with their life and stuff like that. So that's why I decided also not to resolve it, because the whole point of the song is it's a question mark. Like home, we haven't seen it written out yet because we haven't like put it anywhere, but it's gonna have home with the question mark.
I like that.
You know what I mean?
That's
because
cool.
you could just say home, and that could mean many things when you look at it. But if you
Right.
say home with the question mark, it's like, oh, they're confused, or do they know? I don't know.
I know, and a part of me has to segment too because I forget there's fan, right? Like a fan, me being a fan of you, and then me playing like if I was an acting manager of yours, what would I recommend? You know what I mean?
Right.
Because like the fan of me is like, I don't love question marks. It seems phoned in, but then the business side goes, no, definitely, because you need to evoke that.
Yeah.
You need people that are looking for
And
that.
it puts more of a story to it.
Absolutely.
And I don't
Yeah.
well, we haven't worked together yet, but every single lyric or every single line that I have has such a deeper meaning than what it says. Even if it says, I went on a walk in the park, it's like there's just so much more you can strip back from it.
100%.
And I purposely put things in certain places in how I went through the experience myself. Like, I'm not just going to like go like this. These are the thoughts that I was going through to get to this point. You know
Sure,
what I mean?
right. So your world building is heavy, and
Yeah.
you want each line to carry weight.
Yeah.
I think that's like if I was producing you, that would be, and it's kind of the mythos of this room in general, where it's like we don't hide from flaws by over complicating mixes. Like the easiest thing to do with a track is to just stuff it full of stuff, right?
Right.
But it's also the trickiest way to keep clarity and keep the train in one spot.
Yeah.
So like for you have such a, it's not just because your voice is elite, you know that. Like your control's crazy.
Thank you.
Crazy. And I deal with vocals every day. I mean, you're a better vocalist than 98% of what I have to mix.
Thank you. I appreciate
I'm not
that
even
a
kidding.
lot.
I'm dead serious. See, Ghost. My board just all moved. I'm kidding. Automation. But you do. We get jaded, right? Because we hear so much music that it's hard to continue to be impressed by new stuff. So for me, it's almost a blessing and a curse. The blessing in it is I get to find what's interesting beyond the general appeal.
Right.
Because the general appeal gets lost on me.
100%.
The burden is I don't appreciate it sometimes for the general appeal, and that sucks. But like for you, it's like, even if you want a song that's ambitious and has a lot of elements, I think you really got to work that stage show in the mix where like each element has a moment to shine, but doesn't detract from what you're giving. Because it's not just good vocals. Your candor's great. You play characters, but sometimes like I want to hear those center stage.
Well, you know what's funny too about the whole character playing thing is sometimes I've showed my songs to different people and they've gotten different, like they felt different things from it. So like, I
right.
thought this was about this, or like, I
cool.
thought this was about
Right.
this. So sometimes I'm like, I guess not necessarily like playing a character, but playing that part of me, like
Sure,
just kind of
yeah.
tapping into it fully. So it
No, and
ends-
I don't
you
mean
know-
it's fake.
No, I know what you mean, but like character as in like you pull that side out of you and like that's what you're
Yeah.
presenting at the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
And so I feel like with my stories and what I put into my music, I'll usually have an idea in mind, obviously where it came from.
Right.
But it's kind of cool to also see the different perspectives people have on it as well and what they get from it. And
Well,
so,
and the fact that you're like not meaning to have ambiguity, but
Right.
you do, is
Right.
really strong. Because some
Right.
people try for it and it comes off kind of phoned in.
Yeah.
To have it naturally, you're broadening the people you're going to hit. You want people to be able to find their meaning in it.
Right.
That's awesome.
Right. And I have some other songs. Well, you say like play to the character. I have some other songs I haven't released yet. I'm working
Dude, I
on
cannot
it.
wait to hear demos.
I want to show you. I haven't showed like anybody. some
I
of these
can't
songs.
fucking wait.
I have hundreds.
Yeah, I cannot wait. We need a
Granted-
listening session.
Yeah, like maybe 60 are bad, but like, you know, you have to go through those to get to like
Yeah, oh
good
yeah.
ones.
Yeah.
But there are so many songs that like talk about things that I've not even necessarily experienced, but I have friends that have experienced.
Right.
And I've wrote songs based on things that I've witnessed with my own eyes, but haven't been a part of me, if that makes sense as well. Like alcohol abuse or like
Yeah.
things, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, something that I did experience, but like my song, Not Okay, you know, my song, Not Okay.
Yes.
That about
Yes.
suicide.
Yep. With the paint splatter.
Yeah.
Love that cover. Do you creative direct all your covers? They're really good.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I didn't.
I have a Pinterest board.
Yeah, that's smart. I didn't expect that because they're very branded, like in a good way.
I
Like
appreciate
they're,
that.
they're
Well, you know,
dialed in.
I think about what the music video one day will be eventually, and so then I kind of base
Have
it
you
on
shot a
that.
music video?
Not yet. I mean, I have for someone's school project once, but not like a real anything.
I got mad. That's the first time I've been mad today.
I would.
Congrats.
I would love to.
What the fuck? Then
My visions are insane.
you gotta send me send me inspo.
I have my notes. Like they're insane, but
Call back? No.
Watch out, Ethan.
Sorry. Continue.
Watch out, Ethan. His name is Daniel Taylor.
Nate goes, Daniel Taylor, Ethan.
no, but I have like so many ideas. It's almost like there's a circus in my mind. I have so many things I want to put out into the world, but it's
No
like,
idea what that's like.
Yeah, I bet that's hard to imagine for you.
I love it. The wealth of artistry, girl. You gotta do more. It is hard in Maine. I am empathetic of that, and I forget. It's a good reminder for me, if I can bring it back to me,
Let's do it. Yeah. It is called the Daniel Taylor Show.
that I'm privileged, and I'm lucky that I have a life that I did work my ass off to get to that. I can like always create at any moment. It's incredible. But I'm also always willing to help because I am aware of that.
Right.
And if I have the time, I'm always down to create. I love to create. And like we said before this,
Yeah.
and we don't even need to be specific. It's just communal laundry.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Dude.
That was good.
Wow. Full cycle.
Yeah. But that's the thing.
Yeah.
Get
We
it?
need more
'Cause
like because
laundry. He didn't get it, but that's fine. That's okay.
full the washing machine. Bro, I work in layers, homie.
You weren't. Yeah. It's full.
You're like,
cir-
oh,
it's full circle.
You're like, he did get it. Fuck me. Self-deprecating Ukrainian? I don't know what that was.
Russian, maybe.
Yeah, somewhere. Oh, Nate had a stroke. They went. But no, it's you don't because somebody is working with somebody doesn't make your work with somebody any less valuable.
Right.
And there's something to be gained. Like
Yeah.
I genuinely have heard mixes or artists that have come to me not to save something, but like, hey, can you breathe a different life into this? Can you like you can see the target? It didn't hit it.
Yeah.
Can we get closer to bullseye?
Yeah.
Love that. And
Right.
I never dogged the first producer.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no, that's a great concept, but it's not executed.
Well, and even though
You know.
we're writing the song, there's art in all different ways. Like the
Oh, for
way
sure.
that you see it, you could literally envision a whole sunset and this and that, and I'm
Yeah.
envisioning a storm. Like you just have no idea the different, like what you get out of the song is how you create it as well. It's definitely a team effort at the end of the day.
And people forget art is decisions.
Yeah. Oh,
And like, so
absolutely.
like just the roll you do after that B sec or the bridge, it goes to F on the third capo and then to the A minor and the G.
Running down these empty halls, the bridge.
Yeah, what's the end of that? Each section of that? Don't you do like a 5 run there, 6 run? Is it there?
I can't. I'm trying to think. All of a sudden, I don't know my own song.
Oh, it doesn't matter. You do a fancy.
We'll show 'em.
Yeah, you do a run.
Yeah.
It's like a 6 run or something.
Oh, I don't know if I could do it well right now. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Don't try it because I'm not cutting. You're like, I'll auto tune you. Oh my god, do it! Everyone, be quiet.
Let me think of it.
She doesn't know.
No, you don't have to. We'll do. Oh, hey, watch the live in studio. She's gonna sing it.
Yeah, I'll just do it in there.
Yeah, but the point is, as a musician, right? The decision of that run, like what you chose to do, because you could have done it a plethora of ways, was art for me because it was really cool. So
Well,
like you can find art like those little things,
Right.
like that's enough to sustain me for
And
a song, even if it isn't good and yours
Yeah.
is good.
Well, and I did it specifically too. If I know the part that you're talking about, the lyric that I say is falling. And so I give the trickle effect with my voice, how it felt in the
Oh,
moment
yeah.
of my thoughts, my voice falls.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
It
Okay.
falls and then you go back up and you're like, okay, I got this. I can do this again.
Yep.
So that's kind of the whole point. It's like you're like chasing. You're like, oh shit, here I go. And then you go
Oh,
back
she
up.
hit it when she said fall. Whoops. It's not spooky. Well, that's my cue. Oh my God, we beat the record. Sierra has the record. Kelsey.
Woo!
Am I cutting her off, guys, to go to Kelsey on what she's read? That's good.
I can do like a podcast too, right? Or
No, you have to read it
You gotta read podcast.
because that's coming up, Billy.
She's like, I read the transcript.
oh, reading nothing.
Okay, you don't have to have anything.
Nothing.
That's all right.
I can't say the same.
Have you read anything you like?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
what?
did the 75 Hard a few months ago. And so I read the
What's it called?
75 Hard.
Oh,
It's not.
there's so many jokes there.
Do you know who Andy Frisella is?
Yeah, I know I've heard the name.
Yeah, all mental toughness, mental health. He has a 75 Hard challenge he came up with.
Okay.
But it's a book about the rules and mental toughness and your inner bitch voice and all this stuff. So it's kind of like a lifestyle mentality book.
You're a bad bitch, huh?
Thanks.
You
I
should
can't
make a
say yes
song
or no.
that was the song Thanks with a question mark.
Thanks.
Home?
Was that a compliment? No, but it's really insightful and it makes you, it like tells you things that you were like, oh shit, I need
Yeah.
to hear that. And nobody
Yeah.
would ever tell me that. And he's talking to you. Like, he's like, I know you think like, oh, I can do this loophole, this whole, like, no, you have to fucking do it. It's going to suck.
Yeah.
But that's life. So it's like very straightforward.
I need to read that. I'm in my bitch
I
face.
think I've heard of this book.
Yeah.
Oh, it must
He
be
is-
amongst like there's no way it's not amongst like the Rogan Huberman crowd.
There, yeah. Well, I watch like all of them. Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's, like,
me
up there.
saying,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's got to
yeah.
be. That's got to be
Yeah,
in there.
he has two. He has one. It's a book of mental toughness, and then a 75 hard book.
Oh, okay.
So one's like more.
I
in
feel
depth.
like you would read both those like tonight.
think it came with my Alpha Brain subscription this month.
Steve, I can't see without my glasses.
No, yes. It's,
Oh, I'm punching in. Yeah, is that still blinking red, please?
yeah.
Oh, I can't wait. Mine, I don't know why this keeps going in my head. I might have even said it. I don't know why the power of now comes to mind. Thinking of your trip to like Nashville and being
Yeah.
alone in your thoughts and realizing like now is the important thing.
Yeah.
And not looking ahead, looking back, and like being with yourself and being present.
Yeah.
It's a great book, and it's oddly not really just about that eternal moment of now. There's a lot of nuance there. That's
Yeah.
Eckhart Tolle, right?
Wait,
Dude,
what's it called again?
The Power of Now. You haven't heard of that?
No, I've heard of that. I just read a book called like the beauty of the present or something like that. Something about present.
Copyright.
Something about being super present. And it's
Did you
similar.
buy? Was it The Power of Now sold at Urban Outfitters? Because that just sounds so much fancier.
$5.
The beauty of the moment of right here.
No, but it's something about like the present moment.
Yeah, I like that. I
And-
like that.
I like that nowadays, like those kind of books are becoming more popular.
I like that you think that's copyright infringement, but it's like it's just Buddhism.
You know what? That's really funny because like I love when people. There's actually memes of like someone at a Barnes and Noble looking at the New Age section, and there's a Buddhist guy. He's just like a monk. Just like,
yeah.
this is all old and
The power
yeah.
of now. He's like,
Wait, what size is the
Buddhism?
book? Is it a small book?
It's not the size of it.
Yeah.
does
Like
the
how
size-
thick it is, or like the physical
No,
properties.
like- yeah.
matter of the book?
It's like that
Did you- I
big.
thought
It's
you-
Oh, it's big,
bluish,
okay.
teal.
Mine's small. Like
Oh.
yeah.
no.
So I just didn't know if it was by the same people.
There's also, I don't know, this just came to mind, but How to Sit. Have you guys heard of that? By Nicked something Han? Wow. Picture that.
How to sit in lotus position by the Buddhism.
It's kind, I mean, no, but it's about being present and being, you know what?
Yeah.
Fucking, I quit.
Have you, wait, one more.
oh,
Have
hit
you
me.
read The Art of Not Giving a Fuck?
Oh, of course.
And the podcast.
But I only read The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck.
Oh, that's what I meant.
You're like, hey, fuck you, bro.
I was like, I feel like I'm missing something. here.
She's like, Ethan Daniel Taylor. I'm like, fuck.
I got that again.
The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck's great. And didn't Netflix just shoot like a companion movie for it? Didn't we see this?
Yeah, I think
Like
they.
it was it a documentary?
I don't know. It looked,
I think it
maybe.
was something similar. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a
something similar.
goofy, because it's in his vein of
Yeah.
writing. That book's wildly approachable. I actually think I didn't read that. I think I audiobooked that because I'm
Yeah.
a piece of shit. A audio medium. It can be a podcast. It can be an album. It can be just a song.
Oh, audio. Yeah.
What are people sleeping on, Nate?
Pass.
Oh, Jesus. Kels.
Come back to me.
Well, we're not going to.
So, true crime, going west.
Is that the one from Maine? No.
No, that's Dark Down East. and
Hey,
that
what's her
one's
name?
good. Kylie Lowe.
Kylie Lowe, come on the podcast.
I think it's Kylie.
I
Lowe,
bet you
right?
won't.
Yeah, but
She's like, it's way more successful.
yeah, I like going west as true crime podcast. Obviously, Crime Junkies, but they're huge.
I
but
watch them.
Yeah.
I listen to
Everyone
them too.
loves that.
They're so good. They're so good. But going west is really good too. They're not. I don't think they're not as big as Crime Junkies. I think that's like the biggest.
Okay. Going West. Is that the husband and wife?
Yes.
Okay, I like them.
Yeah.
I do like them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're cool.
They're really
I hear
good.
you when you listen to them in the shower.
Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah.
I love them.
Anything audio.
Call her daddy.
Oh, it's so good.
So good.
Is that wait, no, that is good. I'm thinking of Brianna Chicken Fry. She's on Barstool.
I don't listen to her.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I know who you're talking about. Isn't she dating Zach Bryan?
I think so.
Yeah, I think she's dating Zach Bryan.
Call her
But
daddy.
Call her daddy's good. I've listened to it from day one. I like that it's more gone into interviews now.
Wait
Like,
a minute. I'm an idiot. We did this out of order. I'm gonna hold my song, my music and audio suggestion. Call her daddy is great though. What are they on? They're Barstool too, right? Or did they get a buyout?
That's a whole thing. They went like back and forth. They started a Barstool, then just like.
Oh wait, I
Spotify.
remember. This was the battle.
Yeah,
okay.
and then one of the hosts got lost, and yeah.
Whoops.
But they're really good, and like they've had like Christina Aguilera on, they've had Sierra on.
Oh, they're
They've had,
hu- yeah,
like-
they're
they've had,
huge.
like, yeah,
I just saw that the boys that Kill Tony are now number 2 in the world
I love
behind
Kill
Rogan.
Tony.
What's hilarious is I always say that Red Band doesn't get enough credit
Mm.
because he created JRE with Joe,
And
the biggest podcast in the world, and Kill Tony, the second biggest. Guess what else he created that I didn't know? Your Mom's House.
Did
He was the early producer on Your Mom's House
Wow.
with Tom and
Wow.
Christina.
Is that
They're huge. Is it what?
Is it good?
The podcast?
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
he doesn't just
Are you
easy.
faking?
He
In the
needs.
Kreischer universe.
You can't tell, but that hat's outfitted. That has a helmet under it. It's all hard. Nate, back to you because I have to wait on my song.
No, you don't?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you do.
I hate you. Something visual, TV show, music video, movie.
the roast of Tom Brady.
Oh, what an obvious pick.
Except for the Burt Kreischer part. It was good.
It's really,
You're a hater.
yeah. You're not gonna outlive this. Oh, grab that mic.
Late Night with the Devil.
You literally picked my thing.
It's because we watched it together.
I know. It's really good.
It is good.
I watched Lucifer.
The show is so fucking good.
So good.
It's so good. And Netflix was like, "Here, we're gonna save it." And then didn't they only had one season? Did they
No,
even?
they have all of them. I watched them all on Netflix.
Oh, they put them up.
Yeah, I
but
don't
they
know
were
if they've
supposed to
taken them down. They could have taken them down. I watched. This is like a year ago now, but still.
You know what, Netflix? 6 days to air. Did I already say this on one? I feel like I did. It's the
I wouldn't
documentary
remember.
about how Trey Parker and Matt Stone make South Park episodes in a week. From conception.
And it's a documentary, you said?
It's so fucking good for a creative mind.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's not what we do,
Right,
but
right,
you
right.
would find so much value
it's cool
in
to
that.
see the behind the scenes.
Dude,
Yeah.
and the push, like the fact that they're like, they don't say this, but like paintings are never done anyway. The fact that we make ourselves stick to this, it's the harshest deadline in TV. 6 days.
Wow.
Come up with the episode, voices, animation, edit, print.
That's hard.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You all should watch it. It's really good.
Yeah, I would.
Do we miss you for song?
No.
Oh, you don't want to do
I
it?
just passed, yeah.
Oh, wow. You passed. Not away, unfortunately. My, I'm just kidding, dude. I'd be lost for a day. Wow. I don't know why all of a sudden you had a target right then. I feel bad. So back to me because I didn't say my song. My song pick is Not Okay by Sierra Lynn, the artist formerly known as Sierra Lynn. Guys, if you want to check her out, you can find her absolutely everywhere. She's on Spotify, Pandora, Apple, Amazon, all the places, all the things. YouTube, check it out. She has an EP coming out this year. Make sure you support. This has been the Daniel Taylor Show. Please feel free to like, subscribe, comment, do all the fun things in all the fun places. And we will see you next time. Nate, holler us out.
Yo, yo!